Yeah, exactly.
Did you know Apple's banning Fortnite?
Finally.
Cloggers.
That took so long. You guys know that, I don't fucking know. Alright, you guys ready to start? So we pick up as soon as Joseph Smith walks in with his McDonald's. Where have you been?
I got bored. McDonald's, you know?
You were...
Joseph Smith.
Are you... We have 2 minutes left. If you have anything to say, if there's any last minute plans, say it now. We're going in.
Wait, there's 2 minutes left in the
Not really.
trial itself?
In the recess.
Okay, and the trial continues.
Yeah, the trial will...
Okay, are you allowed to implore any other extra assistant attorneys?
I'd have to go through Judge Lysander about it. Other than that, yeah, I think I could allow another attorney to be an assistant, or you, if that is the case.
Matthew, I've already been briefed on, like, what's happened
Yeah,
thus
what's
far,
happening, all
right?
that stuff, yeah. He's gone through
Okay.
the whole thing, basically. Everything you saw in the video, everything you heard, basically you know that already.
Okay, great. I think I could maybe pull some strings, but it might not be the best thing for us. But if worse comes to worse, and let's say Swegriel gets sentenced to something,
Nugget.
Like the
to
chicken
getting
nugget?
nuggeted or isolation or something like that. I can maybe make it so he doesn't have to deal with something quite as bad as that, but it might still be bad.
And then
But I'm gonna need to consult Wolf Siegmeyer and Swagriel real quick first,
Well,
if you wouldn't mind. And Matthew, can I go into a separate VC for this?
yeah, you can, go ahead.
Thank you.
Could you drag me in there?
I will move you in there. Boop. Boop. Alright. And then he looks to you, Ammon and Joseph. Alright. We're gonna do something simple, alright? So you two are gonna be my little witnesses. Remember how you said, Ammon, that you were at the brothel beating the shit out of some whores or something, right?
I didn't say that.
Shh. It's okay. We all saw. So,
So you're also witnesses.
a witness of that crime, no. I do have witnesses that did watch you and informants. After all, I am Gubu. It is my job to be very insightful. Alright, so, according to what you said to me before, you both saw Swegriel playing around with his little dabu-dabu at the park, right?
I saw him in the ice cream place, yeah.
And how about you, Ammon? The brothel's really close to the park. Did you happen to see Swegriel while you were exiting?
Matthew.
Yeah?
What's the difference between how far are the stands from each other inside the courtroom?
What do you mean by the stands? Like the stands
The
for-
defense and the prosecutor stands.
It's a good 15 feet.
Alright. Gotcha, thank you.
No problem.
I didn't really see him. Maybe I might have saw him on my way there, but I didn't see anything.
But you did see him on your way there. What exactly was he
Yes.
doing?
Nothing, just there. Walking about.
Did he just look like he was playing around with his dabu-dabu?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright. When we get in there, I'm gonna try to pull something out of my ass and see if it works. I laid the
We're gonna
ground
pull
running
your
a little
ass.
bit.
It's gonna be dirty.
What?
Is it gonna be clean or dirty?
It's... I don't know.
For that.
30
I don't think you-
seconds. Hey guys. Sorry, they have 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Alright, so now we sit here and wait.
I wonder what their plan is.
You think if we hired some dude to
I
shoot
already
up the
know it's
court?
gonna be casting a spell on somebody.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh wow, you guys made it at the very last 3 seconds. Good job. Alright. So, you guys see the bailiff walk in and say, okay, recess is up. Come on in.
I look to Gubu and I say, "Do your best. I don't really want to do this."
And then he adjusts his tie, takes in a deep breath. Let's do this.
Wolfram like wraps his arm around the attorney's neck and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna be in for a treat."
And he's like, don't touch me.
Sorry.
Don't touch him. He needs to focus.
Yeah, that's sexual assault.
It's not sexual
Oh,
assault.
come on, we don't need 2 trials.
We'll make it a 3rd. Alright, and so you guys
What?
walk in, and as you walk in, all of you take your seats, and Gubu walks up, and he stands at the very front. Instead of standing where the usual defendant area is, the stand for that, he walks up front to the judge, mumbles something to him. You can't quite hear it, unless anybody wants to roll perception, but I don't think any of you care as much.
I want to roll perception. I want to roll perception.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Fuck, what's my perception score? It's... let me check real quick. I didn't open up my sheet. God damn it. Well, I rolled an 11 plus other stuff. Plus an, okay, it's 20. Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
You can hear what sounds to be him talking to the judge about you becoming the assistant attorney. The judge seems to be pretty against it. He rolled persuasion, and he succeeded the DC, but it was a tight check, and he does allow you to be the assistant attorney.
I nod thankingly to the judge when I realize this.
And then Gubu walks up to you, tells you to walk up to the defendant's stand and take a seat right next to Amon and Swegrio.
I look to Amon and I'm just like, fuck.
Hey, welcome to the club. What we do here is compliment the other people.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. So,
Matthew, since I've sort of been talking to the God King and stuff all day, do I still have my crossbow on me?
no, your weapons were confiscated from you as soon as you entered the courtroom, like the court
Shit.
area.
Can I go get
It'd
it?
be weird if people could carry around weapons. It's been you can go around and ask for it. Yeah, sure.
He doesn't feel safe
You can
without
walk
it.
up to the bailiff and be like, "Hey, man,
Can I have my gun?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the bailiff real quick and just be like, I'm very sorry.
That's like
Could I? Actually, no. It's fine. Never mind. I'll ask about it later.
this is like
I just-
showing
I
up to
just sit back
jury
down.
duty and asking for a gun.
Sit back
The
down, it's
bailiff
fine.
looks at you. His eyebrows
fine.
just up, and is like, "What? All right, well, okay." And then he just kind of stands there awkwardly, like, "What the fuck was that short guy talking about, or asking about?" And then the judge says, "All right, well, let's get started where we last left off." And Mr. Gubu here has also brought about a new assistant attorney. Well, an additional one. And that comes in the form of Mr. Prater Montague here.
Do I stand? I guess. I don't
You
fucking know.
stand, and then everybody kind of looks at you, and they're like, "Hold on, what a weird guy."
Wolfram's clapping.
Order? Or no, I'm kidding. Order in the court. No clapping here. Alright, and so you take your seat again, I take it, and as everybody looks at you and glances at you, the judge then continues on and says, "Well, let's pick up where we left off. Gubu, you were calling up your witnesses?" Yes! Joseph Smith! Ammon! Please come to the witness stand right now.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
And then Joseph Smith, 1 or 2?
One.
2.
1. You walk up there
Oh.
with your little Kenku buddy, little Forever 3 in your on your shoulder, and
Oh, yeah.
eating a Happy Meal. He's just eating the 4-piece chicken nuggies, and
He's
since
just got his beak in the box.
yeah, he's got his beak in the box, and since he's like, he's still a baby, he's kind of like eating it very slowly. He's barely gotten through like the first nugget. He's gotten a few like little nibbles out of it, but he's kind of just pecking at it.
He's taking his time. Is that safe for? They're like full people. He's
No,
probably
Kenkus
fine.
are whole ass people, so that's the difference. Yeah,
Yeah, he's just a baby.
yeah.
It's like feeding a newborn chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Well, not a newborn, but like
Yeah.
an
Yeah,
infant.
like an infant chicken nuggies. And as long as they have teeth, it's fine.
He's feeding a bird, man. Baby bird.
Oh no!
Birds eat other birds.
Birds
eat
yeah,
other
birds eat other
sometimes,
birds.
it's
The
fine.
way you word it, Chris, you made it sound horrible. And then so Joseph Smith, you hear the Kenku's voice speak up, and it's in a weirdly like feminine. It's a very female voice compared to what you've been hearing out of all the other voices you've heard come out of it. It says, "Feed me," and
What?
it like hands you the chicken nuggies, and it motions you to put it in your mouth and to spit it into its mouth.
No.
Daddy, feed me.
Where did it get this from?
Got
I can't do that.
Fuck. and it says it in a more manly voice, back to what you're used to of the, because for some reason it sounds like either it switches between a bunch of teenagers or a grown-ass man saying curse words to children from how it sounds like. Every time, like, you know, you hear Forever 3 speak. That was the first time you've ever heard a female voice come out of its mouth, though. And so you continue walking the stand while everybody just kind of looks at you now, very worried and afraid. And as you take your seats at the witness stands, Gubu stands onto the stands itself because he is a pretty small dude. And he stands there and says, "All right, Mr. Ammon and Joseph Smith, were you two, by any chance, near the crime scene, the murdering of the Dabu Dabu, the park, on the day of, before the Dabu Dabu died?" You're around, yes. And we did indeed say before that you were at the brothel beating up people, right?
Oh,
Making quite a ruckus.
No, what we said was that was at the Wrath and Brothel.
Yes,
No,
yes.
it wasn't.
Making quite a ruckus. Okay, so
Yeah.
now, did you by any chance see Swegriel before going there?
I saw him hanging about, playing with his little parrot. What did he have? Parrot,
He had a
right?
Dabu Dabu.
Oh, Dabu Dabu.
Dude, it's a fucking.
It was part
it's a-
parrot.
No.
It was not part
bull,
parrot, wasn't
pigeon,
I'll
it?
fix it in
duck.
the-
Pigeon, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Had
bull,
duck in
pigeon,
it?
duck. And a bull head, a
That
pigeon
sounds
body,
nice.
and duck
He was
feet.
playing with his little monstrosity.
So, does that mean it's not an animal then? It's a monstrosity.
I guess you can see it that way.
Okay. And so, as a monstrosity, does that mean that by in fact that was not animal cruelty in any way? Because after all, it isn't an animal. It is a monstrosity.
I see your point. You're right. You're right.
And then you hear the judge say, "Mr. Ammon, please refrain from saying all right. We prefer a proper yes, no yeah, no maybes, just yes."
Yes. Correct.
God. And he just continues listening on to this random drivel that you guys are going on about. And Mr. Joseph Smith, you said you happened to pass by as well, correct?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Smith, what did you see exactly Swegriel was doing?
I remember him being pretty upset in there, but I didn't really pay much mind to it. I don't really care.
So, would you say this was before or after the Dabu Dabu had fallen?
I would assume right after.
And did he seem sad in any way?
Yeah, he did.
So, you two both saw Swegriel at some point. You, Mr. Ammon, seeing him before the Dabu Dabu died, playing around, being a blissful young man. And you, Mr. Smith, you saw him after that, and you saw him devastated, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So, Your Honor, I'd like to make a plea of ignorance. I know, you know, maybe a little bit of stupidity, because looking at this man, I mean, look at him. He admitted to high treason, he apologized to everything, and he just has a dumb face. He's gonna roll persuasion now. Because, oh shit!
No.
Nat 1.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, are you saying okay to a
Okay.
nat 1? Why'd you say okay?
That's not okay.
And,
Is it not okay for 20?
Judge Lysander looks to him, he says, "Attorney Gubu, you understand that in my courtroom I do not tolerate, in any way, shape, or form, a plea of ignorance. Because ignorance does not mean innocence. Is that all?" And Gubu is like, "Shit, fuck, and he just starts freaking out. And he thinks to himself, "Wait. Well, Your Honor, if you look at this man, look at him. He's on the verge of crying." So, Agriel, how would you describe yourself right now? He's actually. Look at him. He's on the verge of crying.
I think he's literally he's crying.
Like, he's not even on the verge. Tears are exiting those tear ducts.
Like a lot too.
He's been a bumbling idiot this whole time, apologizing for things, saying yes when the slightest bit of pressure is applied. He doesn't even know what his rights are. I'd like
Yeah,
to
I think
plead
this
for
is
insanity.
peer pressure.
And although insanity in a different sense, though, I'd like my doctors, my personal, not your doctors, because I know your I mean, my personal doctors, to examine him mentally and see not whether he is insane, but if he's been damaged in some way. Because, Your Honor, I believe Swegriel is a kind-hearted oaf that has some sort of psychological trauma or mental retardation, and instead of just throwing him to the wolves and letting this damage worsen, I want to help him. So, Your Honor, to shorten down that spiel, Swegriel needs a proper mental examination. Oh fuck, it fell. Oh shit, that's a dirty 24.
Damn.
And boom, the whole crowd is just like, a compelling case. The Archdruid is a fucking retard. No, I'm kidding.
That's what we've been saying.
You guys are horrible. And they kind of look to each other. The crowd keeps just kind of in a weird dissonant whisper of just talking with one another, going on and on about, like, is he actually retarded? Does he have some mental disorder? And then the judge sits there. He still doesn't call the order the whole courtroom because he's lost in thought. He's typically the type of judge that likes to just be straightforward, blunt, just, by the books type of judge. He doesn't like to go off of, just eyewitnesses, because he knows that those are faulty. But seeing, Swegriel throughout the last few days and how he cries at every single hearing and how he admits to, like, things that he clearly has never done before, everybody kind of just feels bad for Swegriel, even the judge himself. And after a dirty 24, yeah, I think he's feeling really bad. And he just kind of looks at Swegriel. Alright. Well,
Can I whisper in Swegriel's ear and I just go like, all right, don't worry, Sweg. I think we're gonna get you out of this as long as they don't call the victim as a witness.
all right, Swegriel. Well, first off, that was quite a compelling case there that was given to me. You are indeed stupid, I can tell. We haven't even tested your intelligence yet.
I pat him on the back.
I'll allow an examination of your mental state after this trial here. After that, we'll return and we'll talk about your murder plea, or your murder charge. If you do in fact have some form of trauma or mental disorder, then we'll let you off the hook, at least for high treason. And this courtroom will be adjourned. He slams his gavel, and people slowly just file out. The bailiff escorts you all out, and all of you have exited the courtroom.
Can I sleight of hand the bailiff and try to take my crossbow back?
It's not on him.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Thought it
keep
was.
all
Okay,
of
then
your
never
weapons.
mind.
Yeah, everybody's weapons is in one location.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so if you do want to go grab it, you can grab it as you exit, basically.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. And just keep it on me.
Everybody.
I'm gonna try to slip it into an area under my armor where it's not immediately noticeable.
All right. And so, well, Swegriel, you ready for the mental aptitude test?
Point time.
So you walk into a private room with your party here that you have right now, Gubu and a few of his doctors, primarily psychologists and therapists, and they all gather around you, and they start asking you some questions. The first question, Swegriel, you're answering every question, by the way. Chris, play generic fucking music for a doctor's office.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Unraveled isn't generic for a doctor's office,
Yeah,
Chris.
I just
It
want
is
to know.
depending on what you're getting
Do
tested
not
for.
play
That's
Unravel.
true, depending on what you're getting tested. I don't think this is an unraveled situation.
All right, elevator
fair.
music, fine.
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
It's like
so
it's like
oh, sorry, go ahead.
it's like I was just gonna say it's like the inverse energy of when doctors have to perform surgery in an ambulance, and they have to perform it in an elevator.
Oh. I don't know if anything's being surgically removed from Swegriel, but I hope not.
His penis is.
You guys could lobotomize him to make him look retarded. To actually make him retarded. I don't know what I'm saying.
Intelligence score 2.
Dude, we fucking beat the shit out of him and say he was beaten by some people. That he needs a
Because
break.
it's artificial.
All right, Swegriel. you're gonna be talking to my therapist and my psychologist here. You're gonna do me a favor and just answer all their questions as truthfully as you possibly can. Alright?
Okay.
And as you take your seat, Swagger, you're on one of those like generic therapist beds where it's like a chair bed and you can kind of lay on it. Do you sit or lay on it?
I want to lay on it.
You lay on it, kind of just clasping your hands together, just looking up at the sky. And the first person to take their seat is what seems to be a human female. She seems to have a bit of a darker skin tone than your average Caucasian human.
Shit, is this the
One
victim's
of
wife,
them.
Matthew?
No,
Okay.
Imagine.
that's weird, and I'd feel really bad. No, I wouldn't set you guys up like that. And so she sits down and says, "All right, Swagriel. So, do you have any childhood traumas or anything that has happened throughout your life that might have caused you to commit murder?"
Maybe.
Swagriel, I don't want any maybes. I want you to be truthful here. Yes or no. I don't want indecisiveness. Indecision is the reason why you're in this place to begin with. Now please be honest with me here.
Yes.
And what was that trauma?
Nordson-Huygen.
And who is Hortzeneugen?
He was my pet piggy.
So, is that why you bring in a pig every month into your room in the castle? Why you have the General Rabarant bring you in a pig every month?
Yeah.
And what do you do to those pigs exactly? What?
That's what he does to them.
What do you do to them, Swagriel? Swagriel, I understand you're Jewish. But I want you to please, if you do anything that's against your religion, it's okay.
I eat them.
And then she looks to the party and says, "You might all want to exit for this." And then she kind of whispers something. You guys, your passive perception, Swagriel doesn't pick this up, but she whispers something to Praetor, Joseph, Aemon, and Siegmeyer, and she whispers to them, "There's a room you can listen in on this conversation. It should be the room right over."
Thanks.
sweet.
I was just gonna ask Joseph to cast Arcane Eye if we couldn't, but thank you.
And she nods. And she, as you walk into that room, though, you do see it as a one-way mirror, or one-way window, not mirror, one-way window, and you can hear it clearly all they're saying, because it seems to be, as they speak, everything's enhanced in this room, all the audio. You can hear every whisper, every throat movement, just everything. Every single sound, every mannerism that...
We're in the ASMR
Swagriel
room.
knows.
We can hear every time someone gulps.
Yeah. So every time like Swagriel says some fucked shit, it's like, oh, you guys just hear like 4 gulps in fucking unison. So, Swagriel, what do you do to the pigs? Your friends aren't here. They're not listening to you. It's okay.
I eat them
And why do you eat them?
because I need to.
Why do you need to, Swagriel?
It's how I get my powers.
And she looks at you for a second, and as she's trying to like piece together pigs, powers, eating them. Swagriel, do you know who your god is? Well, not god, but the higher being you call upon for magic. You are a druid after all, you call upon nature, but the fact that you eat pigs, do you know who exactly you're attaining this power from?
Out of character. Is that the like?
You
Is
don't
that
know
that one-
even out of character. I never
Okay,
told you
'cause I
this
thought-
because I knew you would never think of a long enough backstory, so I did a few things to make you feel like you had more layers to yourself.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like one god and he had a pig name, and you're like, I don't know.
There was no pig
Por-
god that I ever said to you.
Porcus.
Yeah.
Porcus of the Nine
Porcus.
Hells.
Yeah, Porcus of the Nine Hells. Yes, yes. You know that guy.
Porcus!
You understand who that is, right? Do you know who you worship to give you this? You understand that
No.
eating a live pig is the equivalent of a sacrifice, a ritual, right?
I didn't know that.
How would you explain the magic then? How do you attain it from eating the pig? Did you think you just got it from consuming the pig? What even tempted you to eat a pig in the first place? Do you even remember, Swagriel?
It was a long time ago.
You say these things trying to think up an excuse. You say it was a long time ago trying to say that, but in reality you don't know. You don't remember why. You start getting a headache. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Should we change the music?
Yes.
I
Because this
thought it
elevator
was
music is not at all like going well with this.
I got another song for us then.
Held
I
that
thought it was
beat.
because I was so Jewish. I was tempted to eat Schnorzenflegen. But that's how it
You
all
never
started.
said that to me. You just said you ate a pig.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
I never
just
said
ate a
anything.
pig.
You just ate a pig and you said you got your powers from that. And I was
I
like,
rolled
okay.
a 15.
He
Well,
played
he
the-
was
my-
Porcus.
He played Unravel again.
15 plus. You said wisdom?
Matthew, I have another song queued. If you don't want
Just
an
play
Unravel, I
that.
can
Just
do
play
it.
that, please. Please, I beg of you, Jack. Just play that.
He's on his
No.
knees right now. He's
Wisdom.
begging.
Yeah, I'm on my knees, ready for some fellatio.
Dirty
Alright.
20.
A dirty
Wait a
20.
minute.
Your
Yeah.
head aches and hurts. It feels like it's about to burst, but you save. You see something seeping out of your head, your forehead exactly. All of you in the other room can see this clearly. You see a horn, a singular horn exiting from the center.
Oh shit, he's a
center of
fucking
his
unicorn.
What the fuck?
It's a unicorn.
What the fuck?
You all hear like three of the fucking psychologists there take like a one whole ass step backwards, and just you hear a few other whispers like, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here for long. Like things along those lines of just getting out of there. The woman seems to stay calm and doesn't even bat an eye. So, Swagriel, this horn here, do you know why you have that? Do you know that? Fun fact, Swagriel, I've seeded this the moment you told me your character, by the way. You know Schnorzenjogen? You know the name? You know where
Yeah.
it originates
Yeah.
from? Like what the name origin is from? Ukraine. Now, all the things that are
Suka.
happening from you right now is based off of Slavic mythologies about demons. So,
Oh.
if you ever want to look into it, go ahead, because that'll help you a lot to learn more about your character's path. Because there's a lot there. This is just me like telling you this just so you can, in the future, read more into Slavic fucking mythology and see this type of shit. So, Swagriel, you understand why that horn's there? No? Or yes?
No. No.
So
That
Swagriel,
scares me.
the other three people in this room, do you know what they are?
Brain people.
Humans. Now, what's the difference between a human and a demon?
Demon bad.
Really?
Yes.
Well, yes, but no.
That's what you think? Well, I'd have to say... And then, all of a sudden, the mirror is just covered in red. The window that you guys were peering through, just covered in red. You don't know what that red was, but it's just splayed all about. It's as if... roll perception. All of you that were in that room. Not you, Swagriel.
18.
25.
17.
8.
It was blood splattering against it. All three of the men that
Fucking
were
knew it.
inside that room.
Can I
all
cast
died
prestidigitation and
exploding.
clean it off?
We're on the other side of the glass.
On the other side of the glass. It's some thick ass glass. guys can't still
I
do
think we should go inside.
Yeah, let's get back inside right now.
Yeah, sure.
I start running inside.
Yeah, Wolfram like busts the fucking door down.
And as you guys try to get to the door, trying to break it open, it is solid. Gubu is trying to unlock the door. He goes through all his keys, trying to unlock it. No matter what he does, he can't get it open.
Can I
He's
disintegrate
trying to
it?
open it. Go ahead.
Can I disintegrate it?
You can go ahead and do that, and so you go ahead and cast Disintegrate. The door itself, the door handle, what exactly on?
You might kill Goobu. You might kill Goobu. Be careful.
Yeah, I'd say the
uh,
door. I'd say I'll like shout out to Google like, get out of the way real quick. I've got something I need to try, and then I shoot the
Gooboo's on
door
your
handle.
guys' side. Gooboo's on
Yeah,
your,
I know.
He exited. No, I mean like he's.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to like, tell him to
Oh.
move out of the way. Yeah, he's on your guys. Like,
Okay,
wait,
door
wait,
handle
yeah,
then.
yeah. So you're gonna go in for the door handle? All right. So
Yeah.
you fire at the door handle, it singes it away, disintegrating it, and you bust the door open. And as you open it, it's pure white. It's like a whole ass demi-plane was just opened up.
Badass. Let's go in. I take
And
a step in.
as you guys walk in, what you see before you, the person sitting in front of Swagriel is a Merilith. And she looks at Swagriel and says, so she mumbles a few things to him that you guys can't quite hear at the distance you guys are at. You guys can roll perception checks to go ahead and try to listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fucking make a check, sure.
8.
Not bad. 18.
8, 18, anything else? I'm on?
10.
10. Siegmeyer, what'd you get? Perception check.
3.
This is gonna be it's a high check, by the way. So you got an 18, that was the highest that we got?
Yep.
Yep.
All you can really, like, it is absolutely difficult. It is the hardest. It's difficult to hear anything coming from this conversation, because all you can hear is the sound of winds just rapidly entering your ears. It's as if you're in pandemonium, slowly being driven mad by the winds themselves. But you're able to make out just one word, and that one word is failure. And Swagriel, we're gonna move to a different VC for a second.
Yay. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, I'm struggling to move him. He's not moving.
Oh, why are you doing that? I'm gonna
Is,
start the
is, this just, is
conversation.
this just like the conversation they have that we can't hear, or do they like physically leave?
This is a conversation you guys cannot hear.
Okay.
So I'd say you guys are approaching them, though, as they're having this.
Cool.
Oh my god, Swagriel isn't moving every time I move him.
You want
Just go to general.
Yeah, Swagriel, just go to general. Move yourself there. Oh, Swagriel. You don't understand it yet, but you failed. You're an absolute failure.
What? Why?
You were supposed to be more than this. You were supposed to be so much more. But you failed.
What did I fail? What did I do?
Nothing. I guess that really is what you are, Swagriel. She caresses her fingers on your face, and it feels like a claw marking you, as 3 nails drive themselves into your cheek.
Oh.
You are an absolute failure. You have failed our Lord, our King. And for that, well, Short will not be happy. Short will not be happy at all.
Fort?
Oh, I love the sound of you crying. It's so pitiful. It's so pathetic. The sound of your voice.
That's me.
And as you say that, she drives her fingers into your chest. Blood splatters all about. Oh, your beautiful complexion. Such a pathetic little fool. You really are a waste. Gosh, our king wasted his powers on you. Goodness sake. Well, I'll be off now. Your friends there should be worried about you. I better not leave you here dying. What am I saying? And she severs your aorta. And as you guys see,
Welcome back.
Swagriel is just gushing blood out of his chest. As you all see this from a distance, the Merilith seems to just slide her fingers across his face and then place her hand on his chest. And then as she walks away, Swagriel rolled death saves.
Oh no.
Roll for him, lay his hands
can I
on
run
him?
up to him and cast Spare the Dying?
Yes. And so you cast
What
Spare
does
the
that do?
Dying. The Merilith
It just
has
makes it so
already
you don't
been
have to roll
shifted at
death
this
saves.
point. And you
How does Swagriel look? Like, is he like emotionally?
Swagriel, how do you
Swag, are
look?
you okay?
I'm laying my hands on him and dumping all my HP into him.
If I could describe how he looks like he just heard like, it's like he just saw a ghost type of beat.
Swag, you're gonna be okay, man. We're gonna get you out of this, and I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions again.
You see
Swag
his
real.
scarred and cut, and just his cheek just has 3 slash marks across it. It seems to be from some form of claw or nail. It is deep cuts, and as you cast Lay on
DC
Hands,
15
roll a save, Swagreal.
or you can fail Calm Emotions willingly
Oh yeah,
if you want.
never mind.
1.
No,
I
yeah, he
rolled
rolled
a
a
nat
1,
one.
so it's fine. He fails it either way.
All right, your emotions are calmed. You're stabilized emotionally.
Yeah, for
Such
at
a
least
useful
the
spell.
duration of it, you're calmed down. You're able to breathe a bit. You stop hyperventilating and stop crying.
You're gonna be okay, bud.
Is the room
What the
still the
fuck?
same?
The
Like,
room
does it go back
is
to a
back to
regular
normal,
room?
and it's back to being 3 corpses and a dirty red mirror, or mirror.
3 chords.
I'm just clutching Swagreel's head like you're gonna be all right.
Wait, did like the fucking
The
therapist and
psychologist
shit
died,
die?
remember? Yeah.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
The woman? Oh, they only had 2. I thought they left the room.
woman teleported out.
Oh.
They were thinking of leaving, tempted to leave, but the door locked itself. Well, it didn't lock itself. Obviously, the Merilith locked it, but from your guys' perspective, it seemed like it locked itself. And so Gubu walks in, sweating, and is just like, "Hey, I guess we got ourselves some evidence of mental trauma now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Silver lining.
I
That's all I can say. Silver lining." And then he just starts like sweating and just sits down and drops down and is just. He's had a long day now. First, his client literally admits to being a betrayer of the king and plead guilty for high treason, and now all of his psychologists are dead, and one of them turned out to be a fucking demon.
Did we see the main lady who he was talking to disappear? Like, did she like teleport away, or did she turn into the Merilith?
She turned into the Merilith.
Well then.
But
Music.
Adam's in the guest.
I think we need to call an emergency.
Yeah.
What are we gonna show them? Can
Notified
people?
the oh, sorry, that's not Google's voice.
Maybe we
notified
should
the
talk to
guards.
Radriar.
Oh, she's a sulky.
That might cause some other problems. Listen, we gotta talk to somebody about this, yes, but first we gotta figure out what do we say to them? Swagreal talk to a demon? That's not good.
And as you guys are contemplating this, 2 guards walk up, both of them wearing full plate and.
Well,
just
for
ready
can
combat.
I cast prestidigitation on myself or on Swagreal to get rid of the blood?
Yes, you may. So you cast prestidigitation quickly, just wiping away all the blood. And they walk in. We hear the commotion. Something happened. What was it? Are you alright?
No.
They see the
No.
3 bodies as you guys say no, and legit they're just. They went from like somewhat worried to just devastated. They didn't expect to see this.
Listen, it's not what it looks like.
We know. The attorney notified us. He told us it wasn't Swagreal. Okay, what exactly happened?
All we saw was the listening room glass go red. But we saw him talking to a Merilith, I believe. And that's about it. She said something about failure,
Earlier, yeah.
and that's about all we can glean.
Swagreal, who was that?
She's talking about.
Okay.
You, Swagreal, talk. Come on. We need to hear it from your perspective. You're apparently the one who was taken and talking to the demon. If there was any.
Well, you have to understand, he's probably going through a lot of trauma right now, and he wasn't in a very good mental state from the beginning. Please don't. If you're gonna make him talk, please don't push him too hard, at least.
Fine. Swagreal, what happened?
She started talking about demons and how demons not always bad, and that how I failed the king.
What?
Swagreal, did you make a pact with a demon?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
She said something about short.
This is bad. This is really bad. We've got this taken care of. The threat's gone. Everything's
We'll
fine.
take
I
the
think we need
bodies
to
for
continue with the trial.
examination.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so,
If there ends up being an autopsy report, can you please send it to my room?
Yeah, he's a paladin. He knows this stuff.
we'll release it to the public. We can't, send it
Alright.
privately like that. And
Could
can
you-
check the medical records from there?
We request some privacy if we could, just for a moment. I'm
That's
talking to
fine.
the guards.
And then one of them casts Tensor's floating disc, just takes the bodies real quick and walks out.
Okay, Swag, we have a new dilemma. This could be good, on account of something involving a demon. You might be cleared of charges under the guise of being brainwashed or
Possession.
something like that.
We could
but
do possession.
No, we can't. We can't because they're gonna look into his memory.
Yeah. We could modify.
has-
Nah,
he
they could
knows
just use
a
dispel
lot of-
magic.
He knows a lot of bad things. He knows a lot of things that can't be known. They're not necessarily bad. We can't let them get a hold of him. Not now. Before there was a chance they just locked you in a room and everything was fine, relatively. But now it's almost certain they're gonna prod at your brain and they're gonna find out what we told you. Okay, Gubu, can I ask you legitimately, what is the most realistic out for him at this point?
If I'm being honest with you,
What is his lowest charge?
involuntary manslaughter at best. But
And the punishment for that?
Well, a year with
But
parole.
with this, now with this, with the addition of there being a demon involved with him. What is?
With the
Like
demon involved.
5-10 minutes.
All right. But with the demon involved, if we're talking realistically, worst case scenario, he's founded as a cultist, a demon worshipper, and is in prison for the rest of his life. At most, at absolute most, and at absolute worst.
And
best-
at that. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, tell me. I'm here. I'm listening.
And at best, 4 years for being associated with a demon.
And in those 4 years, would they look into his memory?
Most likely.
This is bullshit. This is involuntary. There's no way he willingly agreed to this. He knows nothing about it.
As far as they know, hell, as far as we know, this isn't bullshit at all. He doesn't remember what happened. They have every right to want to look into his mind. We got one option left. Gubu, if you'll let me, I have a witness to call when we get back out there.
That's
Swag,
fine
I'm
then.
gonna... Well, I have two, I guess. First will be the victim, and then Swag, it'll be you. Now, I'm not entirely certain this plan will work, but Swag, I want you to answer every question I ask you honestly.
And Swag looks off in the distance because he is AFK.
He's AFK.
But he just nods. He just kind of like nods in his stressed state. He nods to you.
And then I whisper into his ear, and I say, when it comes down to it, just do what I told you. And I pat him on the head. And I guess we're good. We're ready to go.
All right. And so you guys rest for a bit since the next trial, like the next trial. So the trial will continue tomorrow, the next day. So you guys will have a long rest. So go ahead. Spell slots restored if you used any. And we are on the 73rd day. Woo!
Wowza.
Even
Is
though
this going on after we went into
No,
Nope.
before.
the? Okay, before. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
still intermittently, doing training with Alsar and stuff.
And he continues giving you pamphlets.
Yes!
Alright. Day 70. Oh, sorry, not 72. Not 73. 72. There we go. Day 72. Alright. And so, let's call this a informal mini break as we wait for Swagriel to come back.
Oh, good. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Yeah, go ahead. I've been holding
Shitter.
my shit, but I'm not gonna take a shit.
Can I shit?
No,
You?
I'm gonna play some
Okay.
Mountain Blade Warband.
I'm probably going to be leaving in the next 20 minutes.
Bruh. Where you gonna go, man?
I'm doing my birthday celebration today.
Oh shit! I thought you
Oh,
were doing it
happy
over the
birthday.
weekend.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
His
I'll give you a
birthday's on
cock at
fucking
8 out of
Saturday.
10.
What the
I'm
fuck?
giving you a
what happened
cock
to
ring.
doing it on the weekend?
I'm gonna be with my dad that
I'm
day.
buying you a
Today's
cock
with
ring
my
for your
mom.
birthday.
Oh, alright, I gotcha. So it's like
Buy him a cocker.
a mom birthday, and then there's the dad birthday.
Separated parents, am I right? Haha.
Hey. At least you get to fuck your mom.
He's crying, I can hear it.
I'm so sorry, by the way. Oh my god, I've been going on about that for so fucking long. When did I start that joke, Carter Mills? It was like... Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to remember when I started calling your mom a MILF. I think it was like junior year, maybe?
After I think after the first time I came over, which I think was Halloween.
Oh yeah, so junior year. Oh my god. 2 years of me calling your mom a MILF.
Does it feel good, Matthew?
It feels great.
I have nightmares every night.
What can I say? Is mommy is a MILF. Oh man.
Wants mommy's milky.
Mama Bilky. But yeah. Woohoo. I didn't expect any of Gubu's persuasion checks to actually work, if I'm being honest. Mostly because I didn't have very much faith in Gubu's arguments. Even though I am role-playing him, it also depends on Judge Lysander, because he's supposed to be the straight-laced judge. He's supposed to be very uptight about a lot of things, but he seemed very lenient as of late, because either Gubu's been rolling high in persuasion, or you guys have just been asking things that are really simple. My dice fell. God damn, that is a fat shit he is taking. Oh, Swagreel's back. Hey, Swagreel. Swagreel? Swagreel! Are you there? Alright, well, he went green, but I didn't hear anything.
What's going on? What's going on?
There we go. Hey, Swagreel.
Hey.
The trial's gonna continue. It's been a day. Any health that you lost, you regain it. So on and so forth. Spell slots back, everything.
Okay.
Is he back yet?
The Poopy Man? Or Swagreel?
Yeah. Fuck real.
Swagreel's back. We're just waiting for the Poopy Man.
Alright, I'm gonna disappear in 7 minutes because I have food in the microwave.
Alright. Fucking Duba Hall is being raided? How dare they? That's my fucking town.
Duga Hall.
Dude, fuck, that's 189 soldiers. I don't have enough men.
You have enough men to defend Duga Hall?
I do not. Ah, fuck. I want to help my boy Graf Volkard, but he's... fuck. The Wolf Knights are some strong boys. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry, Graf Volkard. You know what? I'm gonna help him. Fuck it. Coming to save you.
I'm sorry, Duga Hall. You're gonna have to die. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
No, I'm not. These guys cost way too much money to fucking train.
You have a
You're
great
not willing
mic.
to make that sacrifice.
Who has a great mic? Me?
Tyler does.
Oh, okay.
I enjoy when I enjoy whenever you turn your push to talk because I can hear the entire background.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on push to talk.
Dude, I like hearing the fan of the computer too.
That's not a computer fan, that's an actual fan.
Oh, you have an actual fan just blurring? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck babies too.
What?
We don't do that here.
Yeah, we do.
Do you? What kinds?
I've been doing it.
Children.
Depends what race. What race?
Damn. Look at this battle.
Asian.
I've done
I
that.
like the yellow ones.
What the fuck?
Ever heard of yellow
Dude, I like the
fever?
yellow ones.
Hey, are you still recording?
Yeah. Oh shit! Don't mind. It's alright. I'll just fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm sure as fuck not gonna edit it out.
These are all enlisted anyway, who cares?
Yeah, but I'm gonna make them public at some point. I'm making all these public at some point.
Why?
So I can look back on them, and then I can, you guys can look back on them without having to go through the links. Dude, look, I'm on a young, white, painted, red, wolf.
So I don't think it's a good idea to upload that one no more. You guys just talk about fucking babies.
Dude, you're the one talking about fuck. You said it was normal. You said we've been doing it.
I didn't say that.
Oh no. Tyler said that. You said we don't do that here, and then Tyler was like, yeah we do. All right.
It
never
is.
mind then.
We
I'm
do it all the time.
It
It's
is
a common
what it
business
is.
practice.
That's what.
It is what it is.
We don't fuck babies, I promise.
Who was it? Hillary Clinton's husband that did that? Yeah, it's normal, right?
What? How does that? No.
What?
What?
I know you're not joking, Chris. No.
I think Mr. James did that.
Yo.
James fucked the babies.
Yeah.
You guys remember
He was a
James
baby
from
funky.
middle?
No, James raped the girl.
I do remember
yeah,
James
he
Day.
raped the girl. He raped Ariana Grande or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
He was
Obviously her
in
name
my
Grande.
it was my junior year English class he was in there. And he was gone for like the entirety of the second semester, I don't know why.
Chris, you like how nobody defended him, by the way? Like, everybody was like
Yeah.
100% sure that he was a rapist. And it was elementary school. I feel so bad for him, but I also
I don't know if he
think
had any
he's a
like
shit.
friends.
Elementary rape.
I think the closest thing he had to friends was us.
Yikes.
Huh.
I would never
a
want to be
rapist?
stuck with that.
But like, he's not a rapist. It's just, the chick was a piece of shit. The chick was a manipulative bitch, and she pretended and lied about a lot of things.
Yeah, Ariana Grande?
Yeah, Ariana Grande? No,
Who's
but
that?
Ariana bitch.
That's Swag Girl. He's back.
I mean, Swagreal's been back.
No, he was gone.
My Discord is just
Oh, he
slow then.
disappeared again? Oh, no, never mind then. He disappeared
What's
again.
happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Just stay in
Nothing
BC.
new.
We're just waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting for the pooper.
Yeah. He decided to go poop in a private room instead of with us.
Yeah,
which really
it's
pisses me
kind of
off.
cringe.
It really is.
Dude, why are there so many counts in my fucking bumhole?
You can't
What?
count?
Look at this. Look at this rampage I'm about to set on these guys. Watch this.
You're about to get your shit rocked.
I'm not. Watch this. I'm gonna do literally no. Actually, no. I should have them follow me.
Have you invested in silk yet?
It's fucking Perisno. Silk is not as useful. I prefer to sell ale because it's a lot cheaper to produce.
Fair.
Is this Horm lame? Horm? Wow. Is this horse lame? Jesus Christ, I can't even speak.
Why are you supposed to?
I always just spam arena fights early on and make a fuck ton of money that way.
I don't, because I can flip coins for 2k, then I can save scum if I lose the bet.
Imagine.
Imagine save scumming. Haha, would never do that.
Yeah, I never did that on Fire Emblem.
It's alright. All of us did it. I did one run without save scumming of Blazing Sword, and it was the saddest run of my whole life.
There are two people who play. There are two types of people that play Fire Emblem. People who save scum and liars.
But yeah, no. Trying not to save scum is the most painful thing.
It really is.
Because the
If
one
you
time I
die,
did it, seeing Lynn fucking die and losing, and then oh my god, then I had to restart that fight. But seeing characters that I just like in general dying, that was so painful.
Yeah.
Like fucking seeing my I almost said the N-word.
we're out of D&D mode, so you got close.
Yeah. I was out of D&D mode and I was back because I haven't been to VC in a while, so I've just been like I've been depraved from speaking for extensive periods of time, so I've just had the N-word stuck on the tip of my tongue. I almost called my mom my
nice
N-word.
person. Would she have beat you if you said that?
Do you think if
I
I like
don't know.
played, hold
If you want.
Hey, the good thing about being Matthew is that if your mom ever beats you, you can fight back.
What?
Okay, hold
No. I would never.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not gonna fight back against my mom.
Equal rights, equal fights, you know what I mean?
No, if my mom hits me, I cry. Dude, he's taking a fat shit.
He is. It's like,
So shitty.
is this rivaling the one I took yet?
Not quite yet. We're at the 4-minute mark, but like yours is 15
I can't,
minutes, not yet.
I can't let my 15-minute shit go beaten.
Yeah, go get beaten so fucking easily. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, no, I'm the shit king of this campaign.
Let's see. Why did I get any taxes from fucking, or rents from Mistle? Oh no, it's because I just recently got it. Alright.
I'm returned.
Welcome back. I'm getting chased
Haha,
down
you have
by a
not
bunch
beaten
of
my
was
shit
close.
record.
on. Is Discord being slow?
No.
What do you mean is Discord being slow?
What are
Okay.
you
Oh
playing?
shit!
He's asking if it has downs.
Oh shit! Is there any way we can avoid this battle? Fuck! Fuck! Alright, well, let's get back to the session so I don't cry about that later. Let me stop streaming. And so the trial continues. Everybody takes their seats and gets into their positions back to where they were before. The judge takes his seat and says, well, the court will now begin.
The stream is now in session. Can I get a pog chat in the jury?
Can I get... There it is.
A pog? Did I say pog? I said pog chat.
You did it.
You said Pog Chat.
Because I was thinking of the word chat at the same time.
Chad is never pogging.
God, Chad is such a good character.
He's always coming instead.
Chad is my favorite Bleach character, I think.
No, I don't like his skin color.
That's kind of racist,
Dude, he's the
bro.
same race as you.
Yeah, he's the same race as you.
Five
You guys are
four
both
Sonic,
tamale
three
lovers.
Sonic, two Sonic,
I'll get some halberd champs in
and
the chat
finally
for
one
ammo.
Halberd
Sonic.
champs. Halberd champs for Latino Amon.
Yeah, Halberd champs for fucking Amon hating.
Dr. Eggman here on YouTube.
What the fuck, Dr. Eggman? I accidentally hit spacebar and I started playing the Eggman shit.
I really wish
Yeah.
Amon being brown just ended up being because he's a Latino tiefling.
No, because he's black. His dad's black. What is wrong with you?
Does Swegreal still have the horn, or did that go back?
She cut it off. So you
Oh.
see a nub left there.
Oh.
Oh! The court is now in session. Alright. Prosecutor. Go ahead. Take your rounds. And so the prosecutor, Beelzebub Julie, walks up and he looks eyes straight down at Swegreal, and Swegreal, do an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence?
Yes.
11.
11. So, Mr. Swegreal, you're not the brightest of people, are you? You're not the most intelligent, but can you explain to me that horn that you once
Can I make
had?
an Arcana? Can I make an Arcana check to see what spell he just tried to cast on
Go ahead.
Swegreal?
Roll Arcana.
That wasn't the best roll I could have made. Hold a moment. 13.
13. You're not 100% sure what it was, but it was definitely something to read his thoughts in some way.
Ooh.
Wait, so you're asking what the horn is all about?
So, yes, Swegreal, what is that horn that you once had, now cleaved off? What does that mean, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. The mean lady made it come out.
And who is the lady that you speak of?
The lady.
I never said anything about the lady, so who is this lady, Swegreal?
She was Dr. Lady that I speak to.
Mm-hmm. And what exactly did this Dr. Lady do to make it come out?
This doesn't sound right out of context.
Sounds like it sounds like either they're doing like show us on this doll where she touched you.
Yeah, exactly.
What did the doctor lady do to make it
Bro,
come
just
out?
hurry up and fucking say Swegreal, come on.
What did he ask again?
Holy shit, pay attention, man. What did she do to make it come out of your forehead?
I don't
Swaggerell, you
know,
have 1
she
minute,
made-
or I consider you guilty by just knowing
She
your
made me
thoughts.
try to
Hurry up.
remember my trauma. Trauma.
And what is this trauma you're talking about?
Schwarzenegger.
Who's Schwarzenegger?
He was my pet piggy.
Where do you come from, Mr. Swaggerell?
Where
That
the
name,
fuck?
Schwarzenegger. That doesn't seem to be commonplace here in Titan. It seems to be a more Western Eastern name. I know it sounds weird, but it's to the east, to the west of the east. If you get what I mean by that.
Nope.
You're stupid then. Alright. So, where do you come from?
I'm from. I don't know.
He shakes his head. And he touches your forehead and casts a spell magic.
What'd that do?
Well, he's gonna roll and see if it worked. It did not. So he just kind of touches your forehead, murmurs a few things that you guys can tell are a wizard's way of casting dispel magic. Since wizards cast spells the same exact way no matter what wizard you talk to, if it's the same spell and if they learned it the same way. So he whispers what seems to be the words, the vocal components of dispel magic, and as he casts it, you guys all notice nothing seems to happen. And you guys notice it's not because there was no magic on him, it's because he failed. Whatever's on you, Swaggerell, is a lot stronger than I can handle. Whatever's affecting you magically. You're still guilty, in my eyes, and will always be guilty of that murder that you committed. But due to some recent light, especially after the death of 3 psychologists and their autopsies, well, it's simple to say that you weren't completely guilty here, at least in that charge. Of course, it's my job to put you behind bars for as long as possible. So if I even find a hint that you're guilty, or have any form of relation with this person, be it a hidden memory, or you're some form of sleeper agent, or some stupid thing like that, you're gonna be under arrest. When I mean arrest, I mean you're gonna be behind bars for a long time. You understand that, Mr. Swaggerell? Did he say he was gonna be right back?
No.
Swaggerell, oh my god. Did you hear anything I said?
No.
Bruh. Alright,
Vanilla.
if there's anything you do that seems to be off, if they find any hint of you being associated with demons, he'll find a way to, find you guilty. And he'll find a way to get you in prison longer. Capiche?
Okay.
We don't want okays in court, we want a yes or a no.
Yes.
Proper respect, Mr. Swaggerell, the archdruid of this country. And then he goes back to his seat, and the judge is like, "Ooh, that was a little aggressive." So
Wait, who said that?
the prosecutor.
The prosecutor.
Oh, okay.
All right, so he looks to all of the judge looks to you. I say all of you, but to Ammon, Praetor, and Gubu. Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Kubu, you got a plan, or should I just go up?
You go ahead. Take this one.
Okay. Matthew, since we had a day of recess, could I have found a good way to conceal my crossbow?
For talking about concealing crossbows, I'd say roll a stealth on that while somebody tries to search you.
Okie doke. That is a 30, my dude.
That is stealth and sneaked in. They seem to do a pat down on you, but somehow you just find a way to like make it look like it's your rib cage, and just some weird shit like that.
I swallowed the crossbow. Okay.
Yes.
I did not. But I go up and I stand before the jury, and I say, I would like to call the victim to the stand, Jared Soren.
And so, the box that you subbed way before in the first day of the trial is taken up, and his body is there. And what would you like to do with his body, Mr. Prater Montague? Or Mr. Montague?
Speak to it.
Alright.
I'd like to hear his testimony.
And so, the cleric walks up to it, touches it, and casts Speak with the Dead. It awakens. Go ahead, ask your questions.
Mr. Soren, on the night of your death, did you or did you not see the Archdruid Swegriel?
I did.
Okay. And on that day, were you assaulted by way of magic?
I was.
And Mr. Soren, what would you consider the motive for this attack?
Greed.
Greed. Mr. Soren, do you believe that the Archdruid deserves punishment for what he's done to you?
Yes.
And Mr. Soren,
I'm gonna go. Gotta go.
Alright, see you later, Joseph. Joseph Smith dies. Alright, go ahead.
And Mr. Soren, do you believe that had you complied with the Archdruid's demands, your life would have been spared?
Yes.
That's how many questions have I asked? Like 5 already? How many
That's it,
questions
yeah.
do I get?
His soul goes away. His body
Oh.
empties out, and it's gone.
And if you'd allow me, Your Honor, I'd like to call Swegriel to the stand.
You may. And Swegriel, you can go ahead and walk up to the witness stand.
Okay.
Swegriel, as you walk up, you take your seat there at the witness stand. What do you do, Praetor?
Swegriel, do you... you have already confessed to the murder of Jared Soren, correct? And do you confess to interacting with a unexpected demonic presence the other day?
Yes.
Your Honor, what do you believe is defined as treason?
What is
You
defined as
personally,
treason?
not the law. I'm not asking about the law. What do you personally define as treason against the state? Would you consider demon worship treason against the state, Your Honor?
Wolfram is like his head in his
Demon he
hands.
worships.
Blood pacts and sacrifices, a horn sprouting from his head. Do you consider that the work of demon pacts?
Indeed.
The Archdruid himself working alongside a demon. Is this true, Swegriel?
Swegriel!
Nobody can hear you.
Swegriel!
Yeah, I think he's talking to somebody.
He's talking to somebody
Oh.
else.
Dick bitch. Alright, I'll take his I'll take his silence then.
Swegriel, bro! Bro, the D&D session's about you, bro! We can skip over to the fucking content for tomorrow. No, I'm
This
just kidding.
cuckold.
I'll wait. It's alright. It's all good, man.
Then I'm just gonna fucking mute his ass. God damn it.
Yeah, no, he just left the VC. Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
And I look to the jury, and I ask them, do you believe this man deserves any sentence under or beneath murder or execution?
They all seem to shake their heads on, wait, what do you mean by... Okay, repeat the question again?
Does this man deserve to be executed? Or would you rather his life be spared and he be given a different punishment? Do you believe that punishment is deserving?
And
Or
the
do you
judge
think-
just kind of leans in and says, there's no execution here. The capital punishment is the chicken nugget punishment.
Then you're fools. Then every one of you are fools. You understand that someone working with demons, regrowing a limb is nothing. This man has worked alongside
Why don't we test that,
the worst
Mr.
of all.
Montague? Bailiff, bring my axe. And then the bailiff walks in with a great axe. Mr. Montague,
to
would
test
you like to test our theory here that you have of whether or not it's that easy for him to regrow his limb? Shall I?
I would like to. I've already told you that it's pointless. There's no need to test the theory. I've seen it 1,000 times.
Then I guess you wouldn't mind seeing 1,001th time?
What point is there in desecrating the body of a murderer? He doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve for your axe doesn't deserve to be dirtied with his blood. He's not worth your time.
This axe has been dirtied by many of people's blood. This would only be another person at that less. So, I ask you one more time, do you want to test your theory of chopping off a limb and seeing it regrow just so easily?
No, I'd much rather test a different theory, Your Honor.
And what will that be, Mr. Montague?
Well, it requires a bit of audience participation, if you don't mind.
Oh, me! What are you doing?
And who
Not particularly
might
you,
those be?
Amon. Well, I'll ask the jury, seeing as they are the people who are meant to make the final decision on who is and isn't guilty, if I'm not mistaken. And I must ask the jury, would you consider it fair that a murderer be killed for his actions?
All of them generally, a bit of them are conflicted on this. A few of them try to sit on the fence, but generally the consensus is, if an execution, like if capital punishment was an execution, then they would be fine with it. They would be 100% fine with like just offing his head. None of them seem to speak individually. They seem to all just kind of nod and be like, yeah, off with his head. If
I'm
that
taking
were
up
the
a
case.
notch. And do you consider this man, who has besmirched the name of your king, to be worth any sort of formalities?
And everybody just falls into even more dissent, even more disagreements. A few of them are, since they try to get a varied group of people, a lot of them aren't really they don't know the king too well, or if he's done anything, because the common man doesn't know too much about the king, personally. They know the laws that he put, they know those things, but they don't know anything else other than stories and rumors. A few of them, not even a few, a handful of them actually stay on the fence, and seem to not really respond. The few that you do see that are, they seem to have strong political leanings, seem to agree with what you're saying. They're nodding, they're saying yes, they're boasting about how the man should have his head chopped off, how he should be punished for his sins, for his actions against the king. You see that a lot.
Hey yo, somebody get the prosecution music going!
Here, I got you.
Lying coldly, please.
We're playing Pursuit, baby. Lying coldly. Ace Jump.
That's Edgeworth's pursuit theme.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Cute. Jump. 6.
Yeah, there we go.
Objection!
I cannot-
I'm kidding. Go
I
ahead.
cannot in good conscience defend a man who has committed the greatest crime of all, murder and high treason. He is not deserving of your axe, he is not deserving of your nuggeting. He is deserving of death and nothing more. If he works with demons, then he should be working with them in the abyss, where he belongs. Do you object?
Yes, I do object. We have no jurisdiction in the abyss, nor do I want to send this man out where he will fester and grow stronger if he does go to the abyss. He's committed
pile of
crimes
ash
in our
and mud.
state. A pile
Your
of
Honor,
ash
I
and
give
blood.
you my greatest word that if we kill this man, I and my band will hunt him down yet again in the abyss and ensure that he never arises into the material plane again.
Mr. Monty, if you want him dead, oh so badly, you were apparently a defendant of his. You're supposed to defend this man, and now you're calling for his execution.
I cannot defend a murderer.
So you mean to say that you have biases? Strong biases against your client? That in itself is illegal, and against the law here. You understand?
Are the things that I've stated wrong?
Nor do we have anything.
Has he not been
prove
working with
that's correct.
demons?
We have no proof of that. All we know is that he's associated with demons to some extent. To what extent, we don't understand fully.
What specifically do you associate with a good demon worshipper?
Well, I myself am not a religious man, so I don't quite know. What I do know is throughout my time going around, once when I was a soldier before I became a man of law, and I was an executioner, not a judge, I met people of many walks of life, of many beliefs. And the men who are viewed as evil, vile, demon worshippers can be just the same as the men who worship great gods like Palor, or the fuck, my brain just farted on a list of D&D gods. I've met so very many people, and each of them are different. It's a person by person case. It's a case to case type of case, to put it in proper words. We can't simply judge him purely by his background. That's the point of this jury, of this courtroom, of this trial, to see if he truly is guilty. If he truly is worthy of a punishment so grand as the chicken nugget law. And you, my good
Throughout
sir.
this trial, I have heard talks of isolation and maiming. Things that can inadvertently be lived through with the aid of magic. And as you said, there is no guaranteed way to ascertain that he will survive. But do you believe that he deserves even a chance? Do you believe with the evidence that has been shown thus far, that a man, a sniveling piece of garbage, excuse me, who has used the king's name in vain, killed, do you believe he even deserves that caveat of a chance? Does the government that you oversee believe that he deserves that chance?
By the law, yes, he does have that chance. By the laws
Then
itself
revise your
written,
laws.
Yes, he does have that chance, because everybody deserves a chance. Even him. A man who has committed high treason deserves a chance to live. Not on the streets, not living a happy life, but living in a cell. If that is what he deserves. If what he deserves truly is punishment so grand. It seems you've blown many things out of proportion now, after hearing all these arguments that you've made. You're supposed to be a defendant, but you seem to be more of a prosecutor. Now that I see this side of yourself, now that I know this side of yourself, well, you've broken a law there. You've broken a law that attorneys must abide by, which is to defend your client to the absolute best of your abilities. Now that you have smeared him, now that you have done this, you yourself will be going on trial next week.
And I am an attorney no longer. I am prosecuting this man, and I shall be seen as such. Make whatever changes you must. I'll run whatever trial I have to. This man is guilty. I will do everything in my power to make sure that you see it that way.
Goodness. Jeez, you really want to be a prosecutor. Alright, fine. We'll call this trial adjourned for now. I need to look into these evidence, and the autopsy report for those 3 men's bodies had recently come in. I also do have some information according to Mr. Julie there, that there's some information within Swagriel's mind that we can perhaps dissect in a far better courtroom, in a far better setting, where we don't point fingers and make accusations blindly without knowing the law itself, Mr. Montague. So, courtroom is adjourned and this session is over. And he slams his gavel, and the bailiffs and everybody just kind of escorts all of you out.
Hey, Swagriel.
Goobu just looks at you and is just... What was that?
I sort of just like give him like a what are you gonna do sort of look.
He grabs like a paper bag and just starts hyperventilating.
Good, but what chance did you think he had of not getting nuggeted or his mind probed?
His chances of being nuggeted were 10, 15%. His mind being probed, I knew that was guaranteed.
Yeah,
But-
and I can't have that guarantee. I have a stake in this, and I'll run trial if I have to.
He does have a point.
Just don't come in the guise as a assistant attorney next time. Just be careful, alright? Goodness. Alright, well, I don't really know where this trial is
Goobu.
going anymore, but
They're gonna probe his
Will you
mind.
be defending Mr. Montague in his next trial?
yeah, it's not that hard of a trial if I'm being honest. I can just make a plea of ignorance. There's a lot of evidence for it, and then we're done. At most, you'll maybe spend a month, a week maybe, behind bars, but it's less of a chance of that. There's less of a chance of that happening. It's more likely he'll just let you go off on a warning. But Jesus Christ, you guys are a little. Oh my God, these are stressful days. These are really stressful days.
Well, if you need an assistant for his trial, which I'm sure you won't considering how open and shut it may be, give me a call.
I don't think I want to give any of you a call.
Hey, Gobu.
Come on, what negative have I done in this trial?
You're associated with these people.
You know what?
Go
You
talk
have
to
a fair
Ray
point
JR.
there. You have a very fair point there. I'm very sorry.
Alright.
Matthew, I'm gonna go talk to Radriar.
Alright.
I'm
so
gonna go
you
find
and talk
his
to King
office
Radriar.
or his throne room or whatever.
So yeah, basically you go to the castle, and Amon, what'd you say? You asked something?
Yeah, Gobu. Is that his name? Gobu? Gobu?
Goobu.
Gobu.
G-O-O-B-O-O.
Okay, Gobu.
Yeah?
You got like a lawn? You know, where do you live?
Why do you want to know if I have a lawn?
Like I can cut it for you for some cash.
Are you shitting me?
Lawn mowing?
Mr. Amon, I pride myself in doing my own housework.
Look, I need
It's okay.
money though. What if I just help you? What if I just like cheer you on from the sides?
I'm on the lawnmower.
Amon, if you want a job,
Look, I need cash.
Amon, don't you work at Buttfuck Jerry's Bar and Inn?
Yeah, but I need more work. I need more money. Give me another job.
He hasn't
So
taken a shift in
flashback
months.
to Amon. He hasn't gone to work.
Yeah.
It's not that you're not getting paid. You haven't gone to work.
Yeah, I
So
have it.
you just see Buttfuck Jerry there, just kind of like, oh, just another day without Amon. Just another day without. You didn't go there for a week, homie. You went there one day, the day you guys came back, then never came
I'll go
back.
there another day.
Yeah, to eat.
No, I said I'll go back another day. For
How
now,
are
let
you
me
gonna
get
go back? All right.
another day.
Okay.
For now, Gobu. I'll mow your lawn.
I don't want you to mow my lawn, Amon.
I'll pitch your pets for you.
Amon, how about this? How about this? I know a guy, and he really likes people your type. You go talk to him, and he'll give you a job.
Am I gonna be raped?
What the fuck? No.
Oh, okay. Okay, again, where is he?
Oh, and then he hands you a piece of paper, then walks away.
Hey, boys, I got a job.
Another one?
Yeah. Alright, off I go.
And off you go, poodly-ta.
Yeah, there goes Amon.
Da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da.
I should.
Wolfram takes like a pad and paper and like adds a tally mark to amount of jobs Amon gets in the past.
And so Amon, you head over to the address that's written on the paper. It's very It's scrawled on messily and quickly, as he kind of just quickly wrote it and then just handed it to you. You get lost for a while, but you make your way there. And while that's happening, to the rest of the party. Swegriel, Siegmeyer, what are you guys doing?
Wolfram's like looking at. No, I don't know. Wolfram's just kind of like, yep,
I'm just staring.
been a tough day. Well, hope you enjoy working with demons, Sweg. This is the price you pay. Stay away from demons. Be a good boy. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And Wolfram just walks away.
And so you walk away. You just head back to the castle.
Yeah.
So that means that you and Praetor are just basically walking along the same path. Swegriel is escorted by the bailiff to somewhere else. And, Praetor, you do arrive at the castle and you alone go to King Radriar. What do you do?
Am I in his room or am I just like outside of it?
You're at the throne room itself. He seems to be doing a lot of paperwork at the moment, but as you walk in, you see him there. He notices you, nods towards you in recognition of your presence, and then continues back on his paperwork.
King Rager?
Yes. Hello.
I have
Montague.
some important business to discuss with you.
And, you know what?
It involves
Sure.
the case of the Archdruid.
Oh, goodness. What happened? I haven't heard what happened today, so it'd be nice to hear.
Well, a couple of things have happened. I have joined the team of prosecution.
Oh.
Now listen. Are there any recording things in here? I'm like physically asking him.
Don't worry. And then he casts a little dispel magic on a few things, and you see a couple lights in the corners of the room seem to go off.
I am on his side because I know that you are on his side as well, sir. But with all that he has done, all the evidence that has been provided, there is absolutely no way he will not face a charge much greater than any that would be fit for him. He was in contact with a demon. I'm not sure how or what the circumstances were, but I cannot dispute that. They want to probe at his mind, and
The demon, what was its name?
it was a Merilith. I never heard its name.
Damn. Why would the druid... Why would a druid be associated?
I'm not certain. I'm not sure. We may not find a true reason. He can't remember, and they may be able to dissect what little of his memory he has, or attempt to do away with whatever spell has a hold on him, but there's no guarantee. But, King, if you allow me to pull a few strings and get him out of Titan, I can maybe find that information out for you. And I can keep your druid alive, free of injuries, and he won't be made a public execution or anything like that. He'll just be gone, if you'll allow me.
My sway in the court isn't as big as I'd like it to be.
I don't
would
need
like
you to sway the
pardon him,
court.
but yeah, I could
I
find a way
simply-
to pull a few strings to get him out of
I
Titan.
simply need you to, when all the cards are put down, I might be tried for murder, but I want you to just, in between now and then, I need you to be able to get him out of Titan
Oh, goodness.
safely.
Mr. Montague, you are teetering on some precarious ice. Some very
As are you.
thin ice. Be very careful.
As are you. I'm aware of your plans to invade other regions and add it to your area. You're attempting to manifest your own destiny, sir. Now, I don't know all of the specifics, but from what I heard from the Orcish tribe, it seems a bit of a testy subject.
Well-
Something that might cause risks.
I've been ruling for quite some time, and I didn't get here without taking any risks. And Manifest Destiny, wouldn't quite say it's destiny, but I guess I'll make it happen. No matter what, I'll do anything to unite this world, this country, at the very least, this continent, if that's even possible. But that's not my worry right now. My worry right now is, well, Grace. But you have your own handful. You have your own baggage to deal with right now. I'd rather not get into that. Whatever you plan on doing, good luck.
Then I have to ask you one other thing. Where does the jurisdiction of Titan not reach?
Well, only the country, obviously. The things that we've taken, the things that we've controlled.
So if we get him out of the country, he'll be safe?
Well, of course, other countries are told to, send them back, send prisoners back and whatnot, and seeing as his trial is being shown to the whole public, it wouldn't be surprising for other countries to not know about him. Or
What
to
if it's
know
not
about him. So.
particularly a country? What if it's a forest? What if we send him to the Druid King's Landing?
Well, I'd say talk with the Druid King. It's his decision from there.
Okay. Shit. Well, I'm gonna get on that then. And I
Alright.
just sort of leave.
Well, see ya. And then he waves you goodbye. You open the door. And as you walk out, you see a pretty tall guy. To you, it's tall. To you, anybody above your head height is pretty tall. So
Yeah.
it's not that outstanding. But it's a gray-skinned man, clad in full plate mail. It's made of a dark red metal, though. He's carrying with him several weapons, each one crafted from the finest of metals, at least from the looks of it. You can tell it's probably orichalcum, something along those lines. On his hip rests a scimitar with an ornate handle decorated with 3 distinctly colored gems. There's a black one, a white one, and a red one. The scimitar itself seems to be his main weapon, seeming as it, rests on his hip. It's difficult to really see any of his body, because he wears, as I said, full plate. He's not one of those anime fantasy full plate where it's like, oh look, I have bits and pieces of armor. No, he's wearing proper full plate. Every bit of his skin is covered by either mail or chain. or chain. And so, all you can really see are his eyes. And even then, it's pretty hard, because the shadow casted by his helmet is pretty dark. But his eyes seem to glow a faint red, a very, very faint red. And he removes his helmet as he seems to walk past you and walk into the room, the throne room itself. The rest of his face, well, his face you see now, but the rest of his head is covered by a chain coif, coif, that he wears. And that's what walks past you. Unless you want to do anything to stop him, but I imagine you probably just continue on.
I'm good.
Yeah, so you continue on. And what do you guys do for the rest of the day? Other than obviously you am on doing the side job.
I got you.
Hey, Wolfram, you want to teleport me somewhere again?
Well, I am imagining you legitimately come to his room and he's like reading out like one of Alistar's pamphlets or something with like reading glasses on, and you like say that, and he just takes them off. He takes them off. He's like smacks the little pamphlet shut, and he's like, sure.
We're going to a circle, so we'll be safe.
It's a fucking picture book.
A circle.
It's fun.
Yeah, the teleportation circle. We need to go and see the Druid King.
Again? What about?
Just for a brief. Well, we're trying to. Just come with me. It'll be fine. We're not fighting anybody. I don't plan on making any big speeches.
You are very lucky. You're the only person in this entire group of people that I actually trust. If Amon came here asking me this, I would be all over his ass. Not in a gay way.
Okay.
Wolfram just snaps his fingers and we're gone.
Alright.
To whatever the sigil he gave me was.
There's no teleportation circle at the Druid King's Landing, but I will say
Wasn't
you
there?
are familiar. No, there wasn't. He just
Shit.
cast a teleport on you guys to the teleportation circle to Titan, because you guys have that. But you guys do teleport. I do succeed the roll. Congratulations, you guys are safely there.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the Druid King seems to be in his usual meditative state, just sitting there. And he hasn't acknowledged you, at least verbally, but it seems like he's not surprised that you're there.
Hey, Druid King. From the bit of future that you can see, do you know why we're here?
Well, if I'm being blunt with you, I see too many paths. I don't quite see one future, I see many. So, if you were to ask me, what was your next question? Well, I don't quite know. So,
Okay.
why are you here exactly?
Very soon, likely tomorrow, we might be smuggling a Firbolg druid out of the country. We were wondering, out of the country of Titan.
Ah,
We
and
were
you plan on
wondering
taking him here?
for refuge. Would you be willing to harbor him? I will warn you, he is tied to a Merilith in some way.
Yes, and has he told you? Is this the version where he's told you who the demon the name of the higher demon above the Merilith? Not the one the Merilith worships or praises, but the one the Merilith seems to work for.
No, he hasn't told us that.
Well, I guess I must withhold that information for now. But, I do press you to ask him. And maybe the name might ring a bell, maybe it might not. We'll see. But, refuge in the far corners of my landing. I cannot allow him any deeper.
That's fine. We can work with that.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like, Mr. Montague?
Not unless you know anything about running a trial.
Good luck.
Okay. Oh shit! Can we stay here for a while? We don't really. We only have one teleportation.
Oh,
Well,
if
you
you'd
can
like to
just-
return, I could simply cast it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And he casts it, and you're brought back to the teleportation circle in the God King's throne room. King Radiar's throne room. Whoopsie, God King. No, that's a bad word. And you see him chatting it up with the guy that you saw before in the red steel armor, and you see more people have actually joined him, and they all kind of look to you like, when the fuck did they get here? And you
Oh, very
see-
sorry to intrude.
Go ahead. Yeah, just really awkward, and they're all just kind of staring at you, and you say that, and they're like, the Leviathan woman is the first one to speak up. Hey, who are you guys?
Just adventurers.
We're just some freelancers working for the king.
Yeah, I just got back from a talk with a very famous man, Big Blans.
Hey, white
And
boy,
Wolfram just exits
who are
the
these
room.
people? And
returned from the
King
Druid
Radriar
King's
is
home.
like, oh, they're a couple friends of mine. And then the blue skin woman is like, you have friends? I didn't. And then they just kind of like awkwardly stand there. It's like, well, are you guys really his friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear the
feel
pain
so
in your voice.
Sorry for you.
What?
Nothing. It's just, yeah. I mean,
And who are you to
Huh?
act so high and mighty?
ooh, wow. Okay, Mr. Friend of Radriar, suddenly acting like you're the king now. What's your
I'm
name, huh?
seething.
My name's Siegfried. Siegmeyer Fritz.
It's alright. I've misspoken so many times this session. Yeah, that's neat. What's your rank?
Sure is. My rank? You think you say that like I'm in an army?
Yeah. Well,
You are in like
you
full
are wearing
plate
full
mail.
plate armor right now.
Yeah, I'm an adventurer. Is that a problem for you?
No. Just means you're a little bitch baby that doesn't outrank me.
You know I like it when they bite back.
Listen, man. Okay, that's
Oh,
weird.
Well, and then she gets close to you.
I'm trying to. Okay, I don't.
She starts walking up to you aggressively.
Wolfram's going through like a midlife crisis.
She's pretty tall. You can see her yellow eyes seem to seep
Wolfram's
into
turning
your
horny.
eyes. Well, I like a man who fights back. Tasu. My name's Tasu.
Tasu.
4th General of King Radriar.
I see. Well,
And you're a
suppose I'm sorry
dragonborn.
for acting up.
You can get down and dirty if you know what I mean.
I am very uncomfortable with the energy radiating from the
may.
throne room.
You may. But
Until you say that, and she's like, I'm just kidding. And then she gives you like the fucking I'm gonna
Or
butt
am
fuck
I?
you eyes. And then it walks back to her position talking to the guy, King Radriar. And then Held, the guy, the tall human man that you guys recognized before as Held of Ashford, is like, wow, that's really weird.
Wolfram like whispers to Sybil, he's like, I'm gonna remember this one.
Okay, buddy.
They're gonna roll
leave.
perception
I
to
pat him
try
on the
to try
back.
to see if they can hear that. Roll a stealth check. No disadvantage since it's a vocal thing.
Yeah, it's vocal.
Wow, they rolled shit. Unless you roll shit, I think you're good. Go ahead.
I got a 12.
You got a 12. Never mind. One of them got a 13.
Oh, no.
Held is like, what? What did you
what's up?
say?
Sorry to intrude, and we just leave.
And just like there's just Held. You guys can hear him like shouting at the fucking Tasu lady, going like, "You fucking Dragonborns now!"
Wolfram, are you getting hots for one of the God King's generals?
Huh? No, I said I'm gonna remember it for when we... And Wolfram makes like a stabbing motion.
When he just started.
You know, for a second there, I thought you were experiencing human attraction.
No, not
No,
just
the
something
stabbing
like that.
motion, you think it's one way, but he's thinking the other way.
Glad nothing's changed, buddy. And I just keep
Yeah.
walking.
I'm just getting old. And like a tear slides down Wolfram's face as he goes to his room.
Old and horny.
Could have gotten some coochie, man.
I ain't getting that 1,000-year-old coochie, man. I know what you mean.
But you guys did see almost all the generals except for one. You all know that the God King has 6 generals, but all you saw were 5 there.
God damn it,
No.
I was hoping it was 4.
Was Rabarant there?
Yes, the
Yeah, you said
gnome,
the gnome.
The human tall man Held. Another slender man that seemed to be very skinny. You guys have never met him before, other than the time that you saw him outside the castle, but you've never met
Yeah,
him
the
in the
very
present
plain,
time.
the very plain
Yeah,
man.
the very plain, mediocre. God, English. Mediocre guy. Tasu, the blue-skinned woman, and now you see the dark red armored guy walk in there as well with the red eyes. He continues not wearing his helmet. He still wears all his other armor. He seems to be kind of like Wolfram in the sense that he wears his armor even in his sleep type guy. And he doesn't seem to have any bloodstains on his armor though, but if there were any, you couldn't even tell because armor itself is dark red. It's made to hide the blood itself.
So there could be some.
Oh, another sword fucker.
Yeah, man, he fucks his sword.
Fuck
you.
That's gotta suck. That's a scimitar. Those are curved.
Yeah, those.
I seasoned the BDSM.
Oh, I got really sad when I found out. You know the Pain Olympics thing? Like, I used to think they were real when I was a young lad.
Did you think what were?
You know the Pain
Pain
Olympics?
Olympics.
Oh, they're not?
They're not real. If you
What?
look at it very
Fuckers think those were
closely-
real?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because the last time I watched it was a wee little lad when I was like around middle school, and so I was easily manipulated by that shit. But like I rewatched it because you know when you're spending your time like, oh ew, you're kind of like covering your eyes, you're not really looking closely at it.
gross.
Now that I don't care that much, I looked at it very closely and I'm like, it looks like Play-Doh, or that looks like fucking hot dogs or something. It doesn't look real to me. Yeah, and then Wang did a video on it, and he basically confirmed.
Andrew
they are
Wang?
real. Justin Wang. Alright, and so you guys head back to your rooms, minding your own business. And, Wolfram,
Yeah.
roll me perception and disadvantage.
Alright, babe. Can I roll? I'm sorry, Google's being a little fucky. What?
It's alright, man.
12?
12?
Yeah.
Something happened last night, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
No, no, no.
Modify memory, modify memory.
You can roll Arcana if you want to try that.
Can I dispel magic?
You can cast Dispel Magic if you think there's anything magical happening to you.
What level is modify memory?
Fuck if I know. Let's double check.
It is level
Isn't it like 6th or 7th level?
It is.
5th.
Yep, it's 5th level.
Yeah, I'll cast dispel magic at 5th level.
Alright.
Damn.
You dispel magic. There was no magic done, you were just really sleepy. And by really
Wolfram's
sleepy, I
like,
mean you were asleep. It happened
Wolfram's
while
like,
you were asleep.
fuck, what happened?
Yeah, you just have that weird notion, that weird sense, like something happened last night.
He's like sweating.
Yeah, you're sweating both. A, because you have your armor on, and B, because like something happened.
In the morning, Wolfram like knocks on Sybil's door like really urgently.
What? What happened?
Something happened to me last night, Sybil. I'm scared.
What happened?
I don't know. I just don't
Well-
like it.
Get back to me when you know.
Do you know anyone that can find out? Anyone that can look into my memories?
I don't know anybody like that. Why would you remember? If you don't remember it now, it's because you were asleep. Then why would you remember it when someone else probes your mind?
I don't know. I've just got a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Well, I've got a bad feeling about something too.
What's that?
Trials today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget what we talked about.
Yeah. How's that plane going?
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, let's hope you don't end up behind bars, buddy.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you at the trial.
So Montague commits mass genocide on...
Wolfram just goes back to his room and sits with his head in his hands. It's not even really that he thinks it's bad, he just doesn't like knowing something happened but not knowing what it is.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so, you guys, time comes, it's time to go back to court, and then time to go back to continuing Stragriel's trial. Everybody takes their seats, but Sybil, you are separated from everybody else. Excuse me. In the pat down, they try to search for your weapon. Go ahead and roll stealth. I almost said perception. I don't know why you use perception on that.
31, baby.
You're good. You're good. Easy, sneak in. Can't even tell you got a weapon on you. Might have stuck it up your butthole. Might have put it in your tummy. Who knows?
I hope he didn't stick up his butthole.
You could sneak a dagger in your butthole.
You could.
I
didn't,
could.
though.
I don't have that anymore, though.
A crossbow.
Yeah. All right. By the way, the reason why nobody else is being searched is because I assume everybody else didn't bring their weapons or tried to hide them. So I'm
I just have a bad feeling against Praetor Montague.
But yeah, you guys walk in.
It's not a misplaced feeling.
You guys walk into the courtroom, and Mr. Montague, you're sat next to Beelzebub, Julie, and yeah, the trial starts. Goodness. Okay. This trial is now in session. Defendant, Amon. You're his assistant attorney. Do you have anything to say to defend Swaggrail before we bring up any other evidence? You have any counter-arguments to what Mr. Montague had stated yesterday? Anything at all?
None at all. Yeah, no, I'm not.
So you have nothing?
Hey, can I quit this job?
It's not a job. Oh, God.
Oh
Alright.
no, man.
Moving
I'm kind
on.
on his side.
Wolfram pipes up, he's like, can he?
Yeah. I think Montague is right.
Oh, you have two lawbreakers!
He swayed me. I'm on his side.
He swims!
I don't think I'm fit for this
arrest
job
Amon
anymore.
right now.
I don't think I'm fit for this job. That's what I'm telling you now.
Do a athletics or acrobatics check.
Hey, he's calling out his bias. He doesn't want to do this anymore because he knows about his
But
bias.
this is if Amon resists.
No, I'm yelling at the people.
I'm not resisting. I'm just saying out loud.
Resisting? Alright. So they're gonna take you out of the room, and they put you behind bars. Alright, that man will be separated. If anybody else would like to switch sides, flip-flop, anything like that, you're going to wait in the detention center until we get this trial finished and over with.
Can I lean over and say something to Beelzebub?
Go ahead.
Mr. Julie, I don't mean to step up on your turf or anything, but this man has committed enough crimes to earn the death penalty, right?
If there was one, yeah.
Why isn't there one?
Well, because King's a bit of an ass. Keeps talking about how should give everybody a chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. That type of bullcrap.
He killed a man and committed high treason.
Well, if I'm being blunt with you, to me this is a job. I got nothing against Archdruid.
What? Listen, I may have a bias, but my bias is not placed on the side that would get him put behind bars. I worked with this guy for a few months. I should be defending him still, but I'm not. Because I'm well aware of how guilty he is.
Yes, and we understand that you're attempting to help him in some way. What that way
I'm
is,
not trying to help him. I'm trying to help you guys make your job easier. What makes these people think that any sort of jail time or weird blood fest of just cutting off all of his limbs. What's that gonna... Just clean and simple, just kill him. Right?
Well, depends on person to person. Some people might be for it, some people might be against it. To you, it might seem like a simple action, but we live in a we live in a justice system where it's guilty until proven innocent. Or sorry, innocent until proven guilty. And in that case, it's better to not risk accidentally cutting off the head of somebody that could have been completely innocent.
And yet he's not innocent, and we've well proved that. You've well proved that.
Indeed I have.
So what's there left to do? Just drive the point home?
To put simply, it's just to see if the defendants have anything else to say. If they have nothing else, then his punishment will be done. This has only been extended by the fact that you've been bringing up more evidence. As a matter of fact, after the psychology tests, it was shown that he does have mental trauma, and he was let go of his high treason charge. The only charge he had left was his involuntary or voluntary manslaughter, depending on the next few questions that we would have asked him, and the body of his victim.
Mr. Julie, I have to ask. How did you get this job?
Well, I'm not exactly the most physically active person, so I decided to pursue justice in a different means. Be a hero in a different way. Not to defend criminals, but to prosecute them. In its own way, I find it to be important, because I get to see a true man's psychology. I get to see how a true man thinks, what a criminal, what a villain thinks. And I'm not exactly part of the main bloodline in my family. I'm only part of the branch, meaning I'm technically not that important in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I say technically.
Well, you do.
I'm really.
I put my hands on his shoulders and I say, "What you do?" My hand on his shoulders. What you do here is as important as what anybody out there on the battlefield can do. Never forget that. And never forget what that man has done.
Well, I know what he's done, but after probing his memory, I can't stop, obviously, because it's my job to berate him and to get him in jail, but...
You probed his memory? That's what that was?
Yes.
Could you share with me what you saw?
Well, a demon. You ever heard of the demon named Chort?
No.
He's a demon worshipped far in the southeast. Very, very far in the southeast. A pig demon. And, well, after going through a few of Swagriel's memories, he doesn't have a single memory of being associated with that man. It seems something has blotted it out. That's why I tried using Dispel Magic, but whatever is affecting him, it's at too high of a level for me. I can't stop it. I can't do anything with it. So even if there was a way to prove him innocent, we need a strong spellcaster. Or maybe a lucky one, who knows. But whatever is affecting his memory, that's our key to finding out if he's innocent or guilty. Not for the murder, of course. That's a given, but at least now in his association with demons.
Alright.
Anybody here got Dispel Magic? And
I don't
stuff?
have Dispel Magic.
Damn. Alright.
I do. XD.
I mean, you could...
But yours can only go up to 5th level, and then you gotta roll for it.
I can go up to 9th. Or no, 8th, because I have
yeah.
spell lots.
Oh god.
Well, maybe you consider doing? I don't know.
Should I? I mean, can I?
Well,
Wolfram
maybe
doesn't
not.
really know about this.
You can't
Yeah,
do it right
maybe,
now.
yeah.
Praetor could definitely talk to you about it.
I'm not gonna, because
Yeah.
that'll work against my plan.
Exactly, so... Yeah. Alright, so you guys... That's basically your conversation with Julie, unless you have anything else you'd like to ask? Or talk about?
Nope. I just look at him and I say, as long as you agree with me that he's guilty, then I think we can come to an agreement here.
Well... It's my job. And then court begins. So, this session is pretty boring overall. Nothing else really happens. Gubu sees that you're planning something, Sybil, and he allows you to basically take the reins of just berating Swagriel as much as you want. You can talk as much shit as you want about him. So go ahead.
I don't talk any shit as much as I just continue to like to state the previously like noted facts. And I say to the public, this man has done many unlawful things, and for someone of his caliber, the archdruid of all things, this should be taken more seriously than any simple application of law practice. There is clearly a disconnect as to what we see lawful and unlawful, as far as the government's rule. The lack of an execution is one thing that finds me perplexed. And for that, I can say only this. That as a prosecutor, and as a man who has worked closely with the culprit in the past few months, that I have no reason to doubt the charges that have been played against him and the evidence that I and Mr. Julie have shown to the court. I cannot, and I am not here to dispute what has been cleared, such as the lack of any animal cruelty charges on account of the creature's strange upbringing. Nor can I fully say whether or not he truly did commit high treason, as it's been mostly disputed. But what I can say is that when one life is taken, it is the way of the Dark Elves that another life is taken in equality. An eye for an eye, as they say. Now that's a bit extreme, but surely the jury may concur with at least the philosophy behind this, that a crime must be met with an equal punishment, no? And I just sort of gesture to the jury, and as I'm gesturing, I look, I'm looking all around to everybody, but I eye Wolfram like just a little bit longer.
Fat cock.
And so everybody sits there. They try to emote as little as possible this time around, because they seem to have let themselves go last time. Because they are supposed to be the jury. They're supposed to look unbiased as much as possible. And before, it was clear that a few of them had their biases, and a few of them were fence-sitters. And this time around, they try to, mask their faces. The ones that you saw before that were clearly already against a Swagriel and already rooting for, some form of capital punishment, are kind of looking to you with more agreement in their eyes, a kind of soft nod to their heads.
I see that some of you agree. Others are a bit concerned with my methods, and I understand that they, such as the Dark Elves, are a bit extreme. But I have not heard any detestment, aside from the judge himself, of what I have claimed, as what I have claimed thus far has not been false. And so all I ask of all of you in the crowd is whether or not you see this man as guilty, and whether or not you see this man as one who should be properly dealt with, disposed of for his actions, for his crimes. Your Honor, I would like to ask the jury their final verdict.
Well, that time will come when this trial has been viewed as finished. As a matter of fact, Attorney Gubu has apparently what he said to me, a quote-unquote trick up his sleeve.
Then let's see it.
Well, Your Honor, I'd like to ask you, Mr. Swagriel, actually. You're a druid,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Do you know what the spell contingency does?
No.
Do you know what the spell contingency allows? What casters can use this spell?
No.
Sorcerers and wizards. Not druids, not warlocks, sorcerers and wizards. After an autopsy report that was later posted to the public in the medical records, it was found that the 3 men were killed by a spell that could not be casted by Swagriel. Meaning, whatever relation he has to that demon, he did not know of it. It's also come to my knowledge, as of recently, after a memory probing of this man, he seems to have things blocking his memory. I'm in no way allowed to remove these blocks, and nor am I able to remove these blocks. But that just shows, Your Honor, that this man can't remember a single thing about the past, about anything except for having to eat his best friend pig. And that's how he gets his druidic powers. He goes against his religion, his Jewish religion of not eating pork, simply to cast magic. But why? What pushes him? What urges him? That we do not know.
Paganism.
Since there's not enough evidence to even prove anything at all. Well, it'd have to seem that this charge of demon worship and relations with demons would have to be dropped. At least in my eyes, Your Honor. Ooh. Let's see what the DC was. Is that all? Guvu? Is that all you have? The judge just kinda looks dejectedly at Swagriel. So you want me to believe that this man's a buffoon? That he's just an idiot? He's just a fool? Well, after the psychology test, then yes, he is an idiot. He is stupid, and he does have trauma. After the autopsy report, yes, they died of a spell, contingency, a spell that could only be casted by a sorcerer or a wizard, and nothing else. And what does that prove? That he didn't kill those people?
That he is merely an accomplice to the crimes of a demon.
Exactly.
Your Honor, may I ask you a sort of rhetorical question? Does buffoonery free a man of murder charges?
No.
I didn't think so. Now, Your Honor, if you'll allow me to ask one last time, not as an official decision of the jury, but one that I hope they do not change, as they have not had very much reason to. May I ask the jury what their final verdict is? May I ask the jury what will come upon this man? And I'm, can I try to roll, like, a persuasion, or, like, some sort of a charisma roll to try and get these fuckers to, like, go crazy and get him guilty?
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, well, that's an 8. There was a chance.
Let's see.
I got a 1 in 20 chance.
The ones that are kind of gay, I mean not gay, the ones that are biased, they have disadvantage on the roll against you, so. Yeah. Well, they, instead of speaking out to you, by law they have to, write on a piece of paper, converse amongst themselves, do that stuff and whatnot. So they treat it as officially as possible. And they hand the paper to the bailiff, and he reads it aloud. We've all come to the decision that Swagriel, the Archdruid of Titan, is indeed guilty of murder. To what extent? First degree murder. I was going to say manslaughter, there's no such thing. First degree murder. On the case of his association with demons, innocent. On the case of high treason, innocent. On the case of animal cruelty, guilty. And so, as he finishes reading that aloud, the judge then kind of just thinks to himself the extent of the punishment to be given to the man with what he was found guilty with. And he kind of looks off and thinks to himself, like, how the fuck did they go innocent on a lot of those points? Be honest with you, they got some really high fucking rolls. I'm pissed off about that to some extent. No offense, Swegriel. I'm not trying to get you in prison or anything, or executed. I'm just saying, a little disappointed in my rolls, okay? I promise. There's no hatred towards you. Other than fucking Gubu right now. And so...
Is there a guard in front of me?
You're in jail, yeah, there's a guard in front of you.
He's still in the detention center?
Yeah.
Can I like talk to this guard once you're done with what you're doing?
Yeah, sure you can.
Why is Anamon in jail?
For speaking out against you. He flip-flopped.
Oh.
I speak up again and I say, if I may have a final say on the matter. I do not deject any of what has been said. I agree with what the jury has said, as I have asked them to speak out on their opinions. And it is to my attention, and I put my hand behind my back, not like under my shirt or anything, just behind my back, and I look over the crowd again, passing Wolfram. I make sure Wolfram's looking at me, and then I look to Swegriel, and I say, Swegriel, as the Archdruid, let me just ask you one question. Do you believe in the god, in the king's desires, in what he believes in when he enforces his law on this land?
What? Give me an example. Give me an example.
An example.
I like that.
An example.
With drawings.
You've given me a tough job, Swegriel, as you've given us all a tough job on these last few days. An example of the God Kings. I don't say God King. God shit. I don't say God King.
No, you say the God King.
Do I say God King?
Yeah, you say it, but it's alright. Continue on.
The God of Kings. A man who has brought this land into peace, into prosperity. The people here are happy. People here are clean, and the people here are free to run their businesses as they please. And everyone, even you, a murderer, one suspected of involvement with demons and animal cruelty, even you are given a chance at living again. And I believe of all things that this king has brought upon us in this law, in this government, I believe that is the only one that requires true revision. For it is not with a clear conscience that I can say any of those charges should be innocent. It is with one that I can say that as your prosecutor and as a friend, I shall happily act as your executioner. And I pull out my crossbow, where there's an illusory crossbow bolt that Wolfram made for me, and I shoot him in the head, and Swegriel's going to feign death.
Swegriel,
no.
roll performance.
What does that use?
Can my illusion
can I
count as a help action?
Can I cast Enhance Ability and give him advantage on charisma checks?
Let me check Enhance Ability's range. I'm pretty sure it should range.
I help him
I'm right
from
next to
myself.
him.
Ammon, you're not in the room. And it would not be the help action, Wolfram. It's a touch spell.
Can I use enhanced ability on myself? It's equipped.
Let's see how long the action takes. It's a one action thing.
I told him that that I was planning on doing
this. You were told, yeah. So I'd say you can cast Enhance Ability.
So you get advantage on charisma checks.
Okay, so it's charisma?
Yeah, it's a charisma check.
Oh my god.
So go ahead and roll a performance. If you have
With
proficiency in it.
advantage.
If you don't, you'd still get advantage either way because it is a charisma-based check.
I'm pulling out the physical dice this time.
Alright. While you're doing that, everybody's gonna roll against you.
Uh-oh.
Sybil, you also roll yourself as well.
What am I rolling?
Your
Deception?
performance.
Performance?
Yeah.
Shit.
To see if you acted this out to be like as close to a murder as possible.
You can cast Enhance
Okay.
Ability on yourself.
I said I was going to cast it.
Okay.
Would I be able to cast it?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
then.
Yeah.
Then I get to roll advantage. Hooray. I'm trusting this dice because my first roll wasn't too great.
Oh baby.
Okay, I got a 12. What did Swagreal get?
22.
Oh my god.
That's pretty fucking good.
So 12 and 22.
Oh wait, yeah, 22.
Alright. And what'd you get, Prater?
He said 12.
I got a 12.
Oh, you got a 12. Alright. So, your aim was, the aim's a little off. The illusion kind of like... it kind of went slow motion in the air. It was like... And, your aim was very much off. You were kind of shaking a little bit with the hand because you a little worried, especially since like dry firing a crossbow is extremely dangerous and could break the crossbow itself. So you're like, I'm a little hesitant on this, but you fire it. The loud noise is just, it is quite loud. The sound of a dry fired crossbow, and the crossbow bullet slowly hisses through the air and hits Swagriel right in the head. He falls, making an amazing performance.
And I dropped the crossbow to the ground, and I just hold my hands up.
Alright, and as you hold your hands up, you feel two bodies.
I have my hand up, my nub.
Yeah, your nub up. You feel a chain latch onto that, and a chain latch onto your two legs. And it seems like your ability to cast magic has gone away. But
Time Meridian.
what has happened, that the judge walks up to our good old friend, Swagriel. He gets off of his nice little chair. He's been exhausted by these last few days because it has been just a back and forth of absolute stupidity in his eyes. This is like the worst fucking courtroom he's ever been in, basically. And so he removes his usual gown that he wears, takes the axe, and chops off Swagriel's left arm.
Owie.
Swagriel. Let's see if it hits. Let's actually see if it hits first. It hits. Swagriel, I want you to roll me another performance check.
I think that would be Constitution saving throw.
If he's gonna
honestly.
try to keep acting, if he's
trying
gonna
to
try
act like
acting dead,
he's really
it's still gonna
dead.
be performance.
I guess so.
And either way, I think his Constitution and his charisma are roughly the same. If you want to use Constitution,
Would it
I'd
be
say
concentration to see if he still has enhanceability active?
he would roll Concentration, but he'd roll that after the advantage check. But actually, no, he wouldn't. Fucking yeah, roll me a con save.
Okay. Yeah, what do you mean my con saves almost as much as my wisdom? That's baloney, bro.
Is it not?
It's not even close.
I didn't say your
dude.
wisdom. I said your charisma, you dumb butt.
I know, because he's trying to resist pain. I think that would be more of a Constitution thing.
No, they're pretty different. Let's see, baby boy. 9.
Bum,
Shit.
bum.
You lose concentration.
Nat 20, please.
What'd you get in performance?
Let me roll that right now. 17.
17.
Oh lord.
All right. Jesus Christ! You need to stop.
Now it's time for somebody to get a nat 20.
And then.
I jinxed it.
Ooh. All right, and so he looks at you. He looks at the wound that is left by the illusory crossbow bolt. So Swagriel, how does it feel to have your arm lobbed off? To have a fake arrow in your head?
Shit.
Regrow your arm. He grabs Swagriel by the collar. Regrow your arm! Come on, where is it? Alright,
He's
and
dead.
he's looking at Swagriel. That's what I thought. He grabs the arm, puts it back on, and casts Cure Wounds, reattaching the limb, casting Cure Wounds at a 7th level. And you are healed back the damage that you took. I don't even know why I'm gonna roll. It's 2d6 damage for a fucking great axe. I'm not gonna fucking. Yeah, you healed that. You're back to full health, Swagriel.
2d7.
Now, Peter Montague, your trial is next week. More things will be levied against you now. Swagriel, you'll be charged with the crime of first-degree murder and animal cruelty. You'll be going to prison, state prison, for 27 years to life.
What does to life mean? I never understood that.
Until you
Life
die.
sentence
Until you
plus
die.
27 years. So
Oh.
until you die.
Why does the 27 even matter?
Yeah, exactly. It's just a
What a
fucking
dick.
court thing. Where they're
It,
like,
yeah, it's just kind of like a
you know,
fuck you.
It's a court thing. It's not a thing that he does. It's what it says in the law itself, written on
Yeah.
paper. So he's.
I
kinda-
gotcha.
Yeah.
Still,
The
the
extra
laws
2
of
years.
the
Yeah,
laws
yeah.
made of dicks.
Yeah, fucking lawmakers are
Infinity plus 5.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I hate it when lawmakers are like, you have 7 life sentences, and it's like, what? I feel like 1 was enough.
You only got 1 life.
And Swagriel, you have no chance of parole. God damn it.
No.
Well, bailiff,
No.
go ahead and arrest me. Ah,
Wait, what? Huh?
well, I committed a crime just there. And
True.
he's cuffed and walks away. A new judge comes in, and it's a tiefling woman.
No, I really wanted it to be like a carbon copy of that guy.
Oh, what happened? I just
Wolfram
got
stands
here.
up and raises his arms in the air and is like, "We got a guilty, boys!"
Okay, that was too much.
According to the papers, it says, Swagriel, you're charged. Oh, your trial's already finished. Mr. Montague, it says here you have a trial next week. I'm open for today. Are you okay with doing your trial now?
Yeah, sure, why not? When are we gonna do his trial? And I like gesture to the guy who's being the judge who's being taken
He's
away.
being taken away. Oh, well, actually, he kind of made a rule for himself. If he ever gets arrested for something he's clearly guilty for, he'll just take the maximum punishment. So
Oh.
he's just going into state prison for 29 years.
Oh,
Yeah, for domestic violence.
domestic.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, wouldn't
don't
he
get
not
it.
be able to give me that sentence though if
No,
He already gave
still
you
has
the sentence
jurisdiction.
before his.
Yeah,
his
before he
thing.
was arrested.
He wasn't the one that really gave the sentence,
I know,
though. It
but
was
he
the
chopped
jury.
his arm,
the
but
jury.
in the act of the crime, anything he says after, would that be valid?
He
though?
said it before.
And even if it wasn't valid, well, this lady is still going to enforce what the man himself before, said, because it was, as Wolfram just said, the jury
The jury
decided
said it.
what your, actual
Hey.
thing would be.
Look on the bright side. We didn't. You remember, he's not gonna get checked. I think
We're not gonna get exposed, baby.
this is a success in my eyes.
I don't go to jail.
Okay, well, God, you know what? I feel kind of bad for Swagriel. I saw him a couple times around. Swagriel, you'll have a chance with parole.
What?
You're the kindest soul I've ever seen in my life.
I-
man.
Wasn't the sentence already made?
Yeah, but
Shh.
technically I'm the judge now.
Stop.
So, oh, it's alright. You've always been really nice to the kids over at the orphanage. Not blowing them up and whatnot.
Wolfram's like, Wolfram's like,
What was an accident?
But it was Bjork's accident. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm kidding. I feel like driving that point down for your next few characters. Just have you accidentally blow up a fucking orphanage again.
yes, please make Swagriel blow up an
Well,
orphanage
I'm not
somehow.
I'm not gonna do that for no
Oh, it's
reason.
the same
If
orphanage.
there's
He
actual
blows
reason
up
to
Imon's
it, then
school
yeah, sure.
orphanage.
I
He
really
blows up
want.
Amon's orphanage. Yeah.
I just really want Swagriel to just have a thing where he's just accidentally blowing up orphanages. Like, it's not even damn orchestrated, it just happens.
No, it's just an
Irony.
errand thing. It's just an errand
It's
thing
just
where
an
he just
errand
blows up
thing.
fucking orphanages. Well, Mr. Montague, are you ready for your trial?
Trial it up.
Well, really the only charge here is just really nothing, actually. Just flip-flopping and Faking a murder?
I was trying to have like an extravagant sort of thing going. It's fine.
20 hours of community service, is that alright?
Sounds good to me.
What a judge.
Don't fucking.
I mean, sorry, I forgot. Jury,
No. What I'm saying is, you're great at your job.
No, I
Much better than the last guy.
need to make sure to
You're
ask.
terrible at your job. Fuck you.
I'm on it.
Did you hear that echo out all the way from the tension?
No, I'm on.
It's not
Something special
actually
is gonna
related.
happen
It's
for you in
related
a
to the
second.
guard talking to him.
Something special is gonna happen for you, Emma.
That's me talking to the guard.
No, you're gonna see in a second after their little hearing for Prater. Jury, so innocent or guilty? All of them kind of scratch their heads, and then they hand their paper to her. And it's guilty for fake murder, but like they're like just give them the lowest possible, punishment, because that was a really awkward fake murder scene.
I thought it'd go better.
It was really well thought out.
I wish I could have done sleight of hand. I would
Maybe
have killed it.
the judge is now in prison after all.
Just always remember, D&D is luck related.
Now we have to break. Now we have to break the judge out of jail.
No. Fuck him. You can suck my dragon nuts.
Yeah, fuck you.
So as you guys finish that, we switch to Ammon's perspective. And
After this,
Ammon,
Wolfram
from
is
your
going to go to the
perspective-
detention center, by the way.
Alright, but from your perspective, Ammon, you see the judge walk in, and he sits down next to you, and he looks to you. So what are you in for?
Oh, hey there, Judge. I wonder what I'm in here for, huh?
I'm fucking with you. Flip flop, yeah, I know.
Ah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah,
What are
cut
you in
off-
here for,
cut off
huh?
your friend's arm.
Huh?
Yeah, cut off your friend's arm. You wanna fucking go?
You cut up his friend? Yeah, let's fucking
You
go,
see,
huh?
you see
You
the
want some of this?
Dimeridium shackles on him.
Let's go, bro.
Ooh! Fucking nat 20 to break the shackles.
No.
Ammon, roll. Okay, you can choose.
Guard, help! Guard, help! He's attacking me.
Actually, Ammon, roll persuasion. Roll persuasion. No. Deception. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Please, come on, do it.
21.
He breaks his chains, gets in he squares up. The guard sees this as you're calling out to him. Like, guard, come here. Like, RP it for me, Ammon. What do you say?
Guard, help! He's attacking me. Look at him. He broke his shackles.
Oh my god. And then he takes out a rod, pokes the judge. The judge just flops over, unconscious. He's just spazzing, and you notice that it's a shock rod where it makes
fucking
contact
tased
and
him.
automatically just tases a dude. So yeah.
Yeah,
You
square
okay?
up, huh?
You okay, sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just making sure
Thanks.
you're safe. Alright, the trial's over. You can exit now. Let me remove your shackles.
Okay, thanks.
And Prater, the shackles on you were removed a while ago. So you're good.
Great.
And,
I'm gonna come back and
Wolfram,
see that
as you
judge.
walk in, you just see the unconscious judge on the ground. And
Wolfram's
Ammon
like-
getting his shackles removed.
Wolfram looks at him and he's like, "What the fuck happened here?"
Don't
I
worry
won.
about it, sir. We just have to tase him.
No. He doesn't say that. Everyone just says, "I won."
I won.
And Wolfram's like, "All right. Well, I'll meet you outside, buddy." I won. This is how I win.
The judge wakes up, like, minutes after, as Ammon has his shackles removed. Wolfram is walked out, and he looks to you. Not bad, kid. Not bad.
I just salute him and walk out.
You're like a pair of soldiers. He salutes you back.
Ammon Leonich, everybody.
Ammon Leonich,
Ammon Leonich.
the merciless, the killer of orphans.
Guards!
The merciless child murderer. Help me, guard! He's assaulting me.
Got him though. He fucking won.
He won.
This is how he wins.
I love the
He
straightforward.
wins.
I won. Just
I
no,
won.
like, this is how I won.
Just, I won.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I won. Don't worry about it. I feel like
yeah.
almost everything Ammon says is followed up with a "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, exactly. Like even the guard himself wasn't even gonna say anything in his defense. He was just be like, "Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it.
That's the most Ammon thing that
Have
could
a
have
nice day,
happened.
Mr. Ammon. Would you like some complimentary donuts before you go?
Oh yeah, thanks.
Bitchin'.
Do you want some like chocolate, glazed, sprinkles. What type of donut do you want?
Some chocolate. Hey, you got a lawn?
Yeah, I do have a lawn. Why do you ask?
I can mow that lawn for you.
Actually, how smart are you?
Very.
Well, my son's been failing at school. Can you tutor him?
I wouldn't recommend myself.
Well,
Straight up.
he's failing his history classes.
I really wouldn't recommend myself.
Well, I guess I got no job for you. I'm sorry.
You're the fucking best at history. What do you mean?
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't recommend
I wouldn't
myself.
recommend him not because of history, but because of
'cause
around
of his
children.
Kind of has a history with kids.
Amon around kids is not Amon good. He's not good. And so you walk out.
I'm only nice to judges.
Yeah, sure. And Amon, you walk out. It's time to go do the secret job that you were supposed to do the day before.
Oh yeah.
So you follow the address. You arrive at the address, and before we continue on with everybody else, somebody play some fucking ghetto shit music.
Ghetto music.
Yeah, like play me some fucking GTA.
Play
music.
that one Ice song where he's like, "Fuck the police."
Oh yeah, it's not vanilla. Fucking Ice Cube is what I meant to say.
No, Vanilla Ice made that song.
Yeah, Vanilla
Vanilla
Ice
Ice
said,
Cube.
"Fuck the police." You know, the more I think about Ice Cube's name, the stupider I think it is. I mean, he's literally just, I'm a cube of ice.
Have you seen his Twitter?
I have not.
He has a great Twitter.
He's fucking ridiculous.
As you walk in, dude, we should have played some Biggie Smalls. Oh my god.
Should have played Biggie Cheese.
I'll get some Biggie in here.
Yeah, get some Biggie in there as well in the queue. And then loop Q, don't loop current.
Yeah.
You walk in and you see what looks to be a gaggle of unicorns. Hey you,
Hey, what's up?
why are you here?
I'm here for a job.
You here for a job?
You blood or crip?
What are you first?
Nah, I asked you first.
I ain't trusting you, little white boy.
Alright. I ain't white. What you
Alright.
You cute little Twinkie pie,
Alright.
aren't you? Why are you here?
What the- I'm here for a job from Gubu. He said I can get a job here.
Oh. Hey boss, hey Regalis, get over here.
Yes.
And
You're
you see
shitting me.
This fucking Regalis walk out. He is pimped out. He has tattoos you never saw before. Like, cause in the future it seems like he had all those tattoos removed, but he's covered with red just markings everywhere all over his body. Tattoos.
So Regalis was a blood.
got a
Huh?
better
He was
life.
a blood.
He's a blood. This is his prime.
You here for the job from the red boy?
Yeah, I'm here for the job.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I am.
You know how to handle a Glock?
Nope, I can learn though.
Alright. And then he summons a Glock with his horn and hands you a Glock. A 9mm Glock 34. The long barrel, just for the extra accuracy. There is a red dot sight on it as well. It's been customized, it's been pimped out. And there's a red dot sight on the side too, so you can hold it sideways.
There's a red dot sight on the site.
So, this yours? Or are you offering this to me?
It's mine. Personal
Ah.
collection. You're borrowing
Pretty
it
nice.
for this job. Alright.
That's nice.
So, you ever heard of a... I can't say the N-word anymore.
You can say Negro.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm not gonna
You
count
can.
that. I'm not gonna count that, but I'm just gonna say from now on, try not to say that, okay?
What's his
Okay.
color? Wait, say it appropriately then. Say it with, you know,
Los Negros.
say it right. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you heard about them Los Negros?
With proper enunciation.
No, I haven't heard of them.
Alright. So, you heard about a beholder?
The Beholder. Yeah, I've heard of them. What about them?
There's a certain beholder I need a cap.
Gotcha.
Alright. Problem is, the beholders, they see everything, they know everything. They're like gods, basically. This is what we're gonna do. I got 278 unicorns here. I'm not gonna say the N-word unicorn anymore because I don't want to get punched more. But we got 278. unicorns here.
You almost said it.
Yeah,
I can hear that stutter.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah. And our plan is to run into his little crackpot making little place that he's got, and we're gonna distract him. You're gonna shoot him in the head with that gun. The ammunition there is invisible. He shouldn't be able to see it. He might have true sight, we don't know, but he shouldn't be able to see it. If you can do this, we'll pay you good. And I can promise you, your kids and your kids' kids are gonna be living a good life. A damn
got you.
good life. What's your name again?
My name? Amon.
Amon, Amon. Well, Amon, nice to meet you. I'm Regalis.
Nice to meet you too.
And he holds out his front hoof.
I dap him up.
He smiles as he notices you didn't shake his hand or his hoof. You dapped him up, and he's proud of you. I see you know about them orcs.
Oh,
Got a couple of friends up there.
about the orcs.
How old are you, Amon?
Me?
Yeah.
In my 20s. 26.
26? I'm not that much older than you then. Only 32.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just started the gang business quite recently.
So you're doing good?
Rose the ranks, yeah. Well, let me show you my little baby here. And he brings out a fucking M9 that has been painted.
Oh, I thought you were going to show me an actual baby.
No, the baby shower isn't for another 1,400 years.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him then.
And he whips out a fucking Beretta M9, and it seems custom made because it is wide as fuck. Like, it is extremely wide for a Beretta, something that's supposed to be shooting 9mm as well. It's not like crazy wide. It's just wider than what you know of in real life. By the way, this isn't Amon. You have no like point of reference. But as you, the character, like you as a player, you notice that it is quite thick. It's chambered in 50 cal.
Cool, pretty cool.
Want to feel
You
it?
gonna use that? Oh. Yeah.
Amon, you
touching
take...
his baby.
No, he shoots you with it.
Oh,
he thought you were gonna... Yeah, no, he said feel it, like...
Okay.
Alright, so you take... Oh, wow. Syntax error? What the fuck? Oh, no, because I put 2 pluses there. You take 24 points of damage from 1 bullet.
Okay.
You like it?
Pretty good.
This is pretty good.
I love the pain.
Yeah. Oh shit! You hole there. It's leaking out some red shit.
Yeah.
Man, you mortal people got some weird ass blood.
Yeah.
Ah man. I was gonna make a joke about periods, but never actually seen a woman have a period. As a matter of fact, I'm not in. Nothing. Okay. Let me patch up your wound there. And he shoves his horn inside the bullet hole, fishes out the bullet, pulls it out, and then just sews it and mends it back using telekinesis to just pick up a thread and needle and just basically seal up the wound.
Pretty good at
Damage
this,
is
huh?
not healed, by the way.
Yeah, no.
The damage is not healed. He just seals up the wound. Yeah. So, you ready?
Right now?
What's happening right now?
We're doing it right now?
Yeah. Hop in that teleportation circle, we're going.
Oh shit, okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Boy, are you ready?
Yeah, yes. I still got a bullet hole in me, but okay.
Hell yeah. And then he jumps in the teleportation circle.
Can I look like the closest bandage in here?
You find some dirty rags, a few other rags that don't seem to be as dirty, more covered just in other people's blood.
I'll take it. I'll just wrap my own wound with it.
Alright, so you wrap your wound with which one? The dirty rag or the bloodied rag?
The whichever one's the bloody one is cleaner, but it has blood on it.
Yes.
I'll just use the bloodied one. I'll just use the bloodied one.
Roll a con save.
Alright.
You're getting AIDS.
I thought he already had AIDS.
Nah.
13.
Alright. So, you don't notice anything yet. Alright, continue on.
Alright, go in.
So you jump in, and you see this massive battlefield. there is a singular beholder. It seems like they caught him completely off guard. Like this beholder was busy dealing with like a whole other war, basically. And you hear it speak in your head. It's been a while, hasn't it, Father?
What? Oh, it's you, fucker. Is this how you died?
I'll see you in a few years.
What?
And as he gets shot in the head, you see a rift. Well, are you gonna shoot him in the head or not? Are you gonna let him?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, roll the hit. If you miss, I'm
13.
Add 5.
18 then.
Then add your dex.
19.
19. That hits.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Dex.
You hit him right in the eye. He smiles and opens up a sinkhole below himself. He falls
Bruh.
out of that. And well, you know everything else that happens.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Bjork wasn't here for this part, I don't think. When we
Bjork
actually
wasn't
found
here
him.
when you got Leon, yeah.
That's my son.
We sure we killed him though, right?
Yeah, he was there when you guys killed him. He smeared poop
When
on his
Earlstein
bed too,
killed
all
him.
that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, Earlstein killed
A classic
captain.
time.
I like how he died in both ways with a gun, by the way. I want you guys to keep that in mind. He was captain one way or another. They start sweating, and as you look around, Ammon, you see this place is decorated with crypt symbols.
Oh. So death wall.
Your
Yeah.
son was a crip.
Boy, was a
Oh.
crypt. You guys ever wonder why the blue eye was destruction?
No.
The blue eye was destruction because
you did not have this planned out from the
I
beginning.
did!
Fuck you.
Why
You're shitting me.
figured that out?
God! I'm sorry.
I would have never.
You really expect us to like predict that
No,
Crips
no.
were extant?
Well, like, I don't know. I just kind of like Crips and Bloods
No,
are a
it's-
thing in this world.
No, it's
So,
great.
the
We didn't
canon
know
in this
that when
world-
we found it. Beholder.
In this world, Crips are the destroyers, while the Bloods are the defenders, the creators, so on and so forth. They're just
So
given
stupid.
the
That
designations
might be one of the
Crips and
strangest
Bloods.
things I've ever heard you say.
What was
in this
Tupac?
world. I don't fucking remember.
What gang was Tupac in?
Pretty sure he was a.
What game?
He was a Blood!
Blood.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
this is Tupac.
Dude, Ammon!
Is Tupac a character? Is he a
Tupac is now an NPC.
Yeah, he died, and that's why the world started going to shit.
Yeah,
He wasn't there to
exactly.
defend us.
I'm gonna make it canon just now. This isn't something I
Tupac was
planned
one of the
out.
guardians that died.
Tupac was one of the guardians that died.
Tupac was the Flame Guardian.
Oddly, you killed Tupac.
You killed Tupac!
Let's go!
You guys know the mystery of who killed Tupac?
Oh
We
my
know
God.
now.
We know now.
How
It was
do I
Owen.
kill-
Dude, does that mean Asmodeus is a?
No.
Oh,
Asmodeus is a rapper.
dude, he's a fucking what?
Asmodeus was a member of NWA.
Dude, Asmodeus was a Crip.
That reads. He's a dick.
No. I'm not gonna make that canon, but I will make canon that they did kill one of the guardians, and he was indeed Tupac the Blood.
Tupac the Blood.
Shit, which
Does
guardian should
Snoop
I
Dogg
make him?
exist in this world?
There's a lot of guardians that like Tupac could be very similar to.
Yeah,
Make him the
he's a-
strongest.
He's a guardian.
No, the strongest was Elrim, because he was literally an ancient silver dragon.
I don't know about you, but I think Tupac could fit that.
Elrim
Means
gets
Zard-
changed.
means
to
Zarder,
Tupac.
Zarder can go from a dragon to a human. Why can't
Yeah.
Tupac?
That is true. I'll
Yeah,
say,
Elrim's Humicorn could be
I
Tupac.
won't say it's Elrim. I will say it's the Fire Guardian for specific reasons.
Poggers! Wolfram might have known Tupac.
I will say this will change what happens to the rest of the session because now it's canonically Tupac that is the Fire Guardian.
Not only is Hitler canon where Wolfram comes from, so is Tupac.
You know?
Oh my
you mean the
God.
beard cutter?
The beard cutter. Known for killing Jews.
The beard cutting juice layer.
Yeah.
You should make Snoop Dogg canon.
Only if we have a reason to.
I don't know,
Snoop
man.
Dogg is a former member of the Rollin' 20 Crips.
You guys ever asked for the rest of the members of the Planeswalkers?
Are you telling
No,
me?
I'm kidding. He's not. I did make Snoop Dogg in this world though, canon.
You did?
Doggy dog.
But he's not.
He has to.
He's not like with
You-
Tupac, where he was just a rapper that existed at some point. He was a bard.
Oh, so
basically.
he was a Crip. He has to be a Crip.
No, he wasn't a part of any side.
He was a hobbit.
He was on neutral. Yeah, he was a halfling bard.
He was a halfling bard. Maybe. No, that's got no. Never mind.
maybe
Cobalt-
Ammon's,
well,
maybe he's
No, I was gonna say maybe
Civil
Cobalt
Saints.
Brian. Maybe Cobalt Brian knew him.
Oh, maybe he was a descendant of Snoop Dogg.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe they were
DMX was.
bros.
You should.
And
DMX was
like
also in
Snoop
Bloods.
Dogg,
and Kobe met
got
in
his
real life,
name
didn't they?
because he liked to snoop around in other people's business and also really liked dogs.
Oh God, is Snoop Dogg from Cobbleston?
We could do that.
We could
Oh
do
my
that.
god.
Well, not again.
We each have a
I'll
famous
say-
rapper
I'll say
associated
it's
with our
your town.
hometown.
It's your town. Are you willing to do that?
Yeah. Why wouldn't
Snoop
I?
Dogg is in your town now.
Alright,
Why
what about
wouldn't- why
Amon? What
wouldn't
rapper
I
does
be
Amon
able
have
to
in
do
his
that?
town?
I will say
His
I'll go
dad.
on
his dad. Dude, Ammon's dad
Oh,
is
that's
already a
right.
rapper.
Alright,
He's
well,
Ice
Already
Cube.
canon.
Joseph
Why-
Smith.
I'm
What
gonna be
about
honest
Joseph
with you.
Smith?
When the minute you described your father as a big black guy, I instantly just
Well, we said-
imagined
well, his-
Ice Cube.
Well, Joseph
Yeah, make him
Smith's
Ice
son,
Cube, dude.
Lil Steve's son is a streamer. He could be a rapper if he tried. He could be a SoundCloud rapper.
No, he's a femboy titty streamer.
Okay.
Who wants iced tea?
That's my favorite drink.
Nobody.
You're
That's my
offering
favorite
us
drink.
rappers. You're just offering us rappers like it's a fucking store.
So Agriel, do you want Biggie Smalls in your background? Because I actually did put Biggie Smalls as
Yeah,
from the
bro,
country you
I
come
want
from.
Biggie Smalls. I
Yeah.
want Biggie Smalls.
Okay, you got Biggie Smalls.
To the
The
B.I.G.
Yeah, the notorious B.I.G. And so
You can still add DMX to this. DMX was in the
you
blood.
really want? Okay.
Chris
Oh
has a
God.
weird
Who wants
infatuation with
Lil Yachty?
DMX. Nobody wants a little Yachty.
I want Lil Yachty.
Are you shitting me?
How about
Oh, why not?
Why?
Because he's funny.
he is? He is.
He's a very funny
How about,
boy.
how about Lil Pump? What's Lil
No.
Pump?
No thanks.
I want Lil Pump.
How long does it take to travel 60 miles if you're traveling 60 miles per hour? 60 hours! What is it? What did he say? Did he say 78?
He said no. He just says 70.
This man claims he went to Harvard,
Yeah.
or no, got a request to got accepted to Harvard.
Yeah, that's why you
Yeah,
had
he
that whole
clearly
Discord.
didn't
Dude,
go.
That fucking, I missed that Discord, the Harvard University Discord that you made. Sorry, Harvard University.
It died in like 2 days.
All right, let's continue the session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking caught. Stephen Hawking here.
And so, Amon, he puts his hand on your shoulder. Well, he puts his hoof on your shoulder and says, Amon, wanna have a drink?
Sure. I know a good bar if you want to go there.
Yes.
No.
No.
This is Beholder. He's a crip. You know what that means. And he
Oh shit.
stomps on one of the floorboards. And you see just a whole, just barrels and barrels of alcohol.
Oh. What kind of wine is here? Oh.
Wine?
Well,
Type
can
of
I
big
look
shit
through
we
the
talking
alcohol
here?
there?
This is some fucking solid ass ancient dwarven beer from 5,000 years ago.
Huh. Cool.
I heard my fucking P-pop talking to me about this type of shit. This is some good shit right here. And he starts
Got
chewing
you.
on some random crackers he just pulled out of fucking nowhere.
Mind if I have some? A bottle? I don't know.
You think I'm gonna give you a bottle? You fucking think I'm gonna give you a bottle?
That's what I'm
No,
asking.
I'm giving you 3 fucking barrels. Come on, man.
Fuck yeah,
You
man.
help with this fucking. You help shoot my boy over there, and we split the profits
Got
evenly
you.
between all 278 people that were involved in this.
Alright.
Each piece of gold goes to all their families. And he walks you over as he carries the 3 barrels along with Tensor's floating disc. By the way, they're roughly 10 gallons in each barrel. So in total, you have 30 gallons of 5,000-year-old aged dwarven wine. Not wine, sorry, alcohol. Just straight alcohol, not wine, because wine's less potent. The alcohol is not just 200%; it's 300% alcohol. So you got some strong stuff there.
Yep.
You also have some literally impossible in real life stuff there.
Also plan to invest this stuff into the winery.
Hey, fine by me.
Opening
So you
up
got these
another
30
business.
gallons. Is this like a limited edition Apple Haven sale type thing, where it's like, hey,
Yeah.
please. That's pretty good.
Only 5 million gold pieces per barrel.
Alright. Let's go take a look at his vault. And he busts open the vault. He has 4 of his men set claymores on each corner of the vault itself to blow it open. They blow it open, they walk in, and there you see 500 bars of platinum.
Oh my god.
And on the side, 1,000 bars of gold. To another side, 10,000 bars of silver, and a crate filled with 1 million copper coins.
Your son's gonna get you that horse dick armor, dude.
Yes. He is.
Well, Amon, here's your pay. He levitates 2 platinum bars to you, cuts 1 bar in half, takes 3 golden bars, 50 out of the 1 million. Actually, no. I feel like he'll keep the copper coins for group funds, and 1 bar of silver.
So
You want me to
1.5
just type
platinum
in
bars.
general
Yeah.
how much all of that is in gold or in platinum?
Just type it out in gold.
All right. We still have, what song do we have playing right now?
Straight out of Compton.
I'll be back.
All right.
I can finally afford horse stick.
Probably a lot more than that.
Well, my goal was horse stick.
As it usually is.
Dude.
All right, Amon. This is how much money you got
3,300? Alright.
In gold?
in gold.
Bruh.
When you melt those bars down, turn the gold pieces. Yep, that is how much you have exactly.
Alright.
All right. And congratulations, you now have a lot of money. You want to go buy some horse
Now-
stick?
Yeah, but hold on. Gallons is 3 dwarven. What's this beer called, bro?
30 gallons of 5,000-year-old Saran.
I'm gonna need to find
That
a
is
place to
brand
store this
of
shit.
The alcohol itself.
Alright, I'm gonna need to find a place to store this.
So far, he's just been floating it on a tensor's floating disk. The minute you guys split ways, you're gonna have to find a way to haul it.
Okay.
All right.
Still haven't found a bag of holding in the past yet.
Yeah.
Yes, I've not
I'm gonna ask him if he can take me to if he can drop it off at Petco with me.
I don't like the public eye too much, but yeah, sure, we can go. We can go to Petco.
Alright.
I
just
have
need a place to
I have a
store
few dealings with the guy who works there. Well, one of them.
Oh yeah. All the split phases and stuff.
Yeah, been eyeing down a couple of his products too. Heard about this dragon thing? It's like a cross between a dragon, a pigeon, and a duck.
Sounds pretty sick.
Yeah. There was this other one, kind of a weirdly intelligent being. It's like a cockatrice, but more dragon and more duck than cockatrice. I'd be interested in it. Hides in the back though. Alright, let's go.
Oh, good luck with that stuff.
And you guys walk on over to the location of Petco. And there at Petco, well, you see the old man sweeping away at dust. Oh, Amon. Hey,
Hello.
you,
I'm here for horse stick.
oh, let me go call the boy. Hey, boy! He moves his hand down. Hi, Mr. Amon.
Hello.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I finally got the money for horse stick.
Well, 400 gold pieces. Pay him up.
Here you go.
And you hand him 400 gold pieces. And he hands you the trench coat that is horse stick.
Nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Really nice.
What's it do?
We'll attune with it first.
Alright.
Let's just say there's something special. And I will tell you, the material lasts forever.
Really?
Yeah. I've had that same coat for about, give or take, 4,000 years.
Mm. Also, I have a couple gallons here, and I was wondering if you could store them for me. If you have anyone that can do that.
Well, I could hide in the back rooms.
Alright, the back rooms. Alright, yeah. Hey, I was wondering, like, if I were to like leave for 1,000 years, what way would I have to contact you again?
Oh, well, you just call me by my name.
And what's your name?
The Trader.
All right. Gonna mark that down now. I'll get my gallant in 1,000 years.
Alright, just make sure to write down his name as well. Trader, the trader. Not
Yeah.
traitor, trader.
A trader. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll leave with my coat now.
Well,
Thanks for.
good
Yeah.
luck with your adventures.
Alright. Yeah.
Mr. Amon. Alright, so your AC increases.
Cool.
Your AC of 17 is now. You got the medium or light variant?
I'm just saying medium.
You know the medium variant?
Yeah.
Alright. So your AC, what is your dex modifier?
Do you have medium armor proficiency or a warlock?
Yeah, as a warlock, actually, you need to check.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure they do.
You just have,
They
you just
do.
have light armor.
Or
They
wait,
have light-
no. Okay, no, I'm
no,
thinking of
Hexblade.
Hexblade.
Hexblades have it.
Hexblade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
regular warlocks only
Yeah,
have
yeah.
light armor.
So light armor?
proficiency.
God.
Yeah, you'll have to get light armor then. What's your
Oh,
dex
yeah.
mod?
+1.
+1. Alright, so your AC increases to 18.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I will tune with this coat now.
Yeah.
Epic.
Alright, so the AC of the code itself is 17 plus, your dex mod. The
Yeah.
light variant, the medium variant is 19 plus your dex mod capped at 2. The heavy variant is 21. And you don't get disadvantage on stealth though, since it is quiet. And it has other special things to it that you have to
Man, there are medium armor out here that can give more AC than mine.
Alright.
This is horse stick duo.
Yeah, horse stick. It's a magic armor. Alright.
There's no magic horse stick heavy.
There is. I just listed off all the things that it has. Like,
Oh,
there's-
sorry, the
there's
music is
different
loud.
variants of it.
What does it look like?
It looks. Imagine a black T-Rex's hide.
Trench coat shape.
I can't believe I'd see the day where I'm about to ask Amon where I can get horse stick.
Here, I think
I've brought you guys there multiple times. You also know where it is. I think
Oh,
we've talked about
do
it
I?
before.
Yeah, we know where it is. But
Yeah.
maybe you never went. Did you ever go inside?
Yeah, Wolfram did.
Yeah, I think we all know then, because I'm pretty sure I've talked about it there before. Or he brought it up.
so. This is how the heavy variant would end up looking, to some extent. It's more the feathers that I'm eyeing down here. So let me go ahead and send it. There we go.
Almost like that.
Yeah, that's how the feathers on it
It's
are
just the
consistent
fact that it's
with
called
every,
horse stick, man.
Yeah. The feathers are consistent in every single set. So since there's dinosaur, chicken, duck, and horse, the hide itself takes more from the T-Rex side, the dinosaur side of it, because it's not specifically T-Rex. It's really any dinosaur. But your guys' all the armors that he's made that are horse stick related are specifically T-Rex. It just doesn't have to be that. It'll still be considered horse
Well,
stick armor.
when Wolfram sees Amon, he'll actually have a reason to go, so I'll wait for that.
Yeah.
The leather itself is quite tough, as you notice, Amon. Feeling out the trench coat itself, it is hard. It is pure black. There is
Nice.
those little feathers that you see in that image. They're kind of coming out of the neck part itself. There's none at the front, since it is a coat after all. It's only at the sides, the brim basically, the collar itself, and it is a button-up type trench coat. It is not one of the zip ones. And the buttons are quite small, but they're very hard. Excuse me. You notice the thread used to put everything together seems to be a orichalcum. Either orichalcum or dark steel. You can't quite tell what it is since you're not really you're not well versed in metallurgy. But you can tell it's something strong.
Finally got a horse stick.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and attune with it?
Yeah.
That takes up an attunement slot. I think you've taken up 2 now. Or is it
Yeah, I have
three?
2.
Oh, no,
I
you
need
have 2.
have 1 left.
Yeah, 3 would happen. By the way, you can add this onto your armor set from the present.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The AC would be taken over by your armor, since your armor's AC is higher. But you can still retain the magical properties, because this is technically just a coat. So yeah.
Another coat, let's get it.
Alright, and so you walk out of Petco, having spent 400 gold pieces to make horse stick. And as you walk out, you go back to the castle where all the other boys are at, and you guys all kind of...
Yep.
You guys have your little meeting, basically. Sybil, your community service starts tomorrow, so no need to worry about that just yet.
Great.
Oh.
So you guys gather around, basically together, just the three of you.
Hey, I'm on. Where have
So-
you been? That's a sweet fit you got there.
Oh, I'm ever Gralis.
You what?
Yeah.
You don't think that may have some problems in the future?
What did you guys do?
We went and killed the beholder. A beholder.
And
Beholder?
who might this beholder be?
It was Leon.
What?
Dead Leon. Or missing. Is he dead? You killed Leon.
Wolfram
Beholder.
looks like he's out. Wolfram looks
Well,
Wolfram
well,
looks
hold
like
on,
he's about to pass out.
When we found the beholder that made Leon, he was already dead, right?
Yeah. So I guess
Amon
it's the
just
beholder
ate,
went
Amon
to
just
lie.
ate a dead beholder's eye, and then Leon was born.
Yeah.
So I think that should be fine.
I didn't really influence him. He's gonna die either way.
Probably.
But yeah, I met regardless in this timeline.
Did you ask him about like anything?
Oh no, and that reminds me, I have to take care of this gunshot. I'll be back.
That reminds me, I must take care of this gunshot wound that you cannot see.
You want me to
Yeah.
heal that for you?
Yes, please.
Wolfram kind of smacks his hand over the wound and.
Okay. All right. Now that we're all together and Swagreel's sort of stuck in jail, I don't know if we should even bother completing the God King's, like his quests for us. We can try, but do we have a reason to stay? Like we've done everything on our list. Like we.
You don't want
we
to be
always-
his advisor?
You still need to become the advisor.
Not
yeah.
really. I kind of fucking hate that guy. I'm honest. I'm gonna be
Well-
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. If I like keep working with him, I'm not gonna be able to stop myself from doing something crazy.
Look at it this way. What else are we gonna do here? I still
Exactly,
have to learn the
we-
sealing technique from Alsar.
But you've got the basics of that. You can learn that on your own, can't you? And even if not now,
No.
you could just ask Alsar in the future to
I
finish your
need to
training.
come intermittently, and it would take a year at minimum. So, I want to spend as little time learning it in the present as possible. Maximize our time, you know.
Matthew, how much time has he already spent learning it?
It's been 2 months, I
He
believe.
has spent
Or is it just
74
a month?
or 74 months. Sorry, 74 days learning it.
That's not too long.
10 more months.
I will say, out of your guys' list of things to do, you guys have done the Finding Alsar. You guys have
Yeah.
found the Tome of Sealing. You
Out of
guys
character,
have
we went
not
to
talked
Mount Maelstrom.
You guys are doing that anyways. Like you guys were already on that way. You know. From that
Yeah,
last
we-
session,
yeah.
So you guys don't
I wanted to
worry about
research Drac. I don't know if that's on the list.
We
that.
could,
You guys can
Yeah.
do that. There's also the Beholder in the Final Lair, and there's also
but that's in the
let's
present.
see, talking to Julie. You guys still haven't done that either.
We could do the. Yeah, I was gonna bring up that we should do that. 'Cause
We still
could
have a couple
talk
things to do.
While I'm doing community service, you guys could ask that guy if he could talk to, or if he knew where Seraphine was.
Sounds like a plan, I suppose.
So I'm gonna be kind of stuck doing community service the next day, like probably 2 days.
What's up with that armor there, Amon?
Oh, this is horse stick.
That's horse stick.
Yeah, this is horse stick.
Certainly doesn't look like horse stick.
I don't know what you expect a horse stick to look like.
A horse's dick?
Never seen it.
Oh, is it magical?
Not sure. I need to attune with it.
And you got this from Petco?
Yeah, Petco. Good place. Told you.
I might go check it out.
I'd
believe
recommend
I
it.
might
They
be
have a
needing
lot
bit
of
an
cool
upgrade.
pets. You should get a
Alright,
pet there too.
Well, anything else you guys want to do then? Any other suggestions before I head off and go try to purchase some horse dick?
Maybe try to ask Alsar if there's any way he could just give you the full training pamphlet sooner.
I suppose I can ask.
Something
Hey,
to study on your own, because we might end up needing to leave here sooner rather than later.
Hey, Sybil, you want a gun?
The gun was
No.
taken from you a long time ago. He didn't leave it with you. I'm gonna say that ahead of time. He
Damn.
stated to you ahead of time that he was gonna take it away. It was only a loan.
I'm gonna say, do you have a gun?
I don't have a gun, but I think I know somewhere we can get it from.
I think I'm
One
good.
from-
I don't think I need a gun.
We can go speak to, I don't know, Regalis. We can go talk to him.
Good luck with
He
the
doesn't-
community service, Praetor.
Yeah, thanks.
Wolfram heads off as they continue in their drivel.
All right. And
About
so,
Regalis.
Yeah.
Prater, you walk over and start doing some community service. You walk over to the courtroom, ask about it, and then they basically send you off. It seems like it's a really nice, just big old black lady. I know it sounds racist, but that was the community service lady.
It's Mrs. G.
She was like a really fat, really nice
she wasn't
black
nice.
lady.
Yeah,
she was
she
not
wasn't.
nice. Dude, I never realized how underhandedly racist she was until I reached the 6th
Oh,
grade.
she really was.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, no. Okay, so I never noticed this when I was really young, but in 6th grade where I started being more aware of racism, she would, like, clearly call out attention on, like, all the white kids that would move during, like, the freeze bell thing. But
She fucking
all
would,
the
wouldn't
black
she?
kids wouldn't. You know, she wouldn't call them out.
I once got called out because there was this black kid who once tried to pick my pocket during, like, while we were all standing out there in line,
Wow.
and she gave me detention.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, she's got some biases. But I think all of us do to
Damn.
some extent.
Racism.
That was
But no, she was just an angry old lady.
yeah. But no, this is
Did
a
she
really
break a
nice,
bench or
like, kind
something?
of rosy-cheeked
She
black
probably
lady. She's
did.
like, "Hey, you ready, white boy? Come on, let's get some work."
What work am I doing?
Well,
Like, what are?
we're gonna clean the sewers.
Oh,
Giant rat.
After that,
Alright.
well, how many hours are you willing to do each day?
let's marathon it. Fuck it.
Full 20 hours?
Full 20 hours today.
Well, let's do it then. And so she explains to you the things you're going to do throughout the day. And so for the first 10 hours, you guys are cleaning the sewers. The next 10 hours, you're going to be making food to feed the homeless. And
Alright.
you are going to go ahead and roll me a... Wow, these are some weird-ass checks. Alright, roll me dexterity as a check as a whole, just for cleaning up, like how quickly and how well you do cleaning the sewers.
Okay. Dexterity, I have. Okay, unnatural 20.
Alright, after that, roll me a survival check to see how well you cook the food.
Survival. Okay. That is a 21.
Everything was done solidly. Like, after the community service, they kind of ask you if you want like a job or something like that, you know, to work as just a person that helps around. Like, you'd be paid minimum wage, but you would help around with helping the homeless, helping the sick, cleaning around town, that type of stuff.
I politely decline as I have more important business to attend to.
Alright, well, have fun, honey.
Thank you for aiding me in my community service, ma'am.
It was no problem. Alright, now we switch back to our boys, Ammon, Siegmeyer, and Swagreal. Swagreal's in jail. Okay, now we switch back to
Swagreal's in jail.
Siegmeyer and Ammon. I like
I
to
take it Ammon came with me.
I'm gonna
to
feed my
Petco or
pepper.
to search around for information on Julie.
Petco, right?
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna check Pecco first and then do
Yeah.
Julie.
So
Yeah, I'll go along
head
with
out to
Petco. I'm gonna feed Pepper and Perry. No,
Well,
Peppy
Fram's
and
like
Perry.
looking around. He never really took a good look at this place while he was there.
So since this is your first time being here, since technically the other one hasn't happened yet, you walk in and you see Ammon. You've never seen this face either before, but a black man just sweeping the ground, just going at it. He seems to have no hair, completely bald, shaved from the looks of it, since you can see slight little kind of flecks of hair here and there. So it's definitely been shaved.
You'll see yell out, "Hello, hello!
Uh,
We're here to
Hello.
speak to the dude that makes armor."
or you're to talk to the boy.
Yeah.
Alright. And so he waves his hand across his face. Mr. Ammon. Well, you like the horse stick?
Yeah.
You tuned to it yet?
Yeah. Wait, haven't?
No.
Come on, give me. No?
No.
Speaking of
How long is that
horse
gonna
dick,
take?
A short rest.
Okay.
You got any?
Wait, is it not the
similar
next?
to
Is
his?
it not the next day yet?
No.
It is not the next day yet. It's still the
Oh,
same.
okay.
Well, if you want some horse stick, I mean, you have the heavy variant.
And how much would that cost me?
Well, it's a lot steeper in comparison to the not heavy variant.
How much is a lot steeper?
If you're willing, 5,000 gold pieces.
Can I do you a favor instead? Get that price down?
The only favors I could think of wouldn't drop it down low enough, but the lowest I could possibly go is 4,000.
Well, suppose that'll have to be another time then. Guess it's back to researching Julie then.
Well, if you ever save the money, sir, you'd always come swing right over.
Yeah, if.
Hey, you have any guns?
What do you know of guns?
Not much, but I was wondering if you have any.
Gunpowder, liquid, air. Which one?
Like what Regalis has?
You might want to talk to the merchant about that. Traveling
Merchant?
goes around. Gives you all special things. I don't know if it's the right time to tell you this yet. Alright, goodbye.
Man, did not expect the price to be that high. I say to Ammon as we're walking out.
Fucking, oh my god.
Yeah,
If you roll history... No, actually, no, it would only be Ammon and Wolfram. Ammon and Wolfram, roll history checks. This was supposed to be done the very first time you guys met this person.
Who, the merchant? This dude, the trader?
Yes.
19.
19? Ammon?
Rolling. Alright. 12.
Wow. A 12 from Ammon Leonich and a 19 from Siegmeyer Fritz.
Yeah.
The man you saw is so goddamn familiar. You just can't put your finger on. You feel like you've seen him before. You absolutely feel like you have. You can't quite say the name. And I'm gonna tell you now, even if you roll a nat 20, even if he has got a super high number, this is a really high DC. You just absolutely feel like you've seen it at some point. His face is just so fucking familiar. It has to have been before you met Sybil, before you met Swagriel, Bjork, Earl Stieg, all of those people. When it was just you two, Incineral, and Amethyst. When it was just that. You just can't put your finger on it, though. Alright. So that's basically the whole description you get there. You guys alright with that? You guys gonna head out now and look out for Julie?
I guess so.
Go head out. Actually, hey Wolfram, you go see Regalis with me?
I mean, if it means making money.
Oh, maybe. We could, maybe. Oh, let's go ask.
Paladin that became a blood.
Oh yeah, we go see Regalis.
Alright. Where's my hood rat music?
Your hood rat music!
Jump to...
8.
This is where it begins.
Actually, no. I want to play something else.
Some DMX.
This is the best thing.
Sorry, give me a second here.
Come on! Come on, motherfucker!
Let's clear the whole queue.
Hey Wolfram, I can't wait for you to see Regalis' baby. Maybe he'll let you touch it.
I thought it wasn't born yet.
Oh, not that baby, but maybe he'll let you touch his baby.
Hey.
You should ask about it.
Amon, been a while, hasn't it? How you doing?
Good, pretty good.
You brought a twink with you.
Yeah, I look like a twink to you, man?
Yeah, you do little Goldilocks over here.
I'm red.
Oh shit, yeah, Fred, you changed your color. Yeah. This fucking little... I'm not gonna say that.
You see me, man?
Little redskin over here.
Oh, you got a thing against red?
You gonna go yip yip on my... Oh, you're gonna go...
I thought she was a blood, dog.
Fucking
I thought she was blood.
talking little fucking weirdo. Yeah, no, it's alright. I know a few red Dragonborns. A couple tribal ones. Yeah, they join the Bloods. Not a big fan of blue Dragonborns, though.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
I don't fuck.
Came here looking for work. Amon recommended me to you.
Ooh. What type of work we talking here? Booty cheeks clapping, or we talking...
Whatever gets me paid the most.
Alright, you want to be a male prostitute? Not a gay one. I'm talking about a lot of women lined up.
This is how you fuck the general.
Wolfram's got bags under his eyes and he says,
women.
What's the pay?
50 gold per girl.
And that's the best paying thing you can get me?
There are
That's
200
pretty
girls
good,
lined
man.
up.
What's 50 times 200? That's 10,000? Or is my math wrong? No, that would be
That's 10,000.
10,000.
It's 10,000.
Wolfram's like got his head in his hands. He's like, is this really how I want to lose it?
Not to a
Think
man,
about horse
no, I'm
dick.
kidding.
Think about horse
It's
dick.
in the past. I don't know if it counts.
This is-
Am I
Yes,
this
I don't know
desperate
if
for
it
horse
counts.
dick?
Well, while he's competing, while he's thinking about that,
Wolfram's looking at Ammon. And he's like, he's like got tears welling up in his eyes.
you want me to do it for
What's
you?
the second best thing?
Okay. I
Second
thought you were
best,
gonna ask me to do it for you.
be a gay prostitute.
Third,
Traffic drugs.
traffic drugs. Pay?
I don't think that's a good idea for you. I don't know,
Prostitute
man.
for female. Come on.
It's 25 gold per pound.
You don't believe in a god anymore. Who cares?
Look, Sigma. I can do the job for you. I can sleep with 200.
Would you be willing to do that?
Give me half of it.
You do that for me?
Half of it. You know what, Ammon? He's like got tears welling up again. He's like, I'll take you up on that offer.
Wait, Ammon's
I
gonna be
think
he's gonna be gay or a normal?
No.
Straight.
That earns the most, so.
Does he look like some kind of creed at you?
He's some type of gray to me. I don't know. Okay. So Ammon, you offer your body. Regalis is like, whoa. I didn't know you were. All right.
It's a
I'm
favor
just
for a
helping-
friend. You see me?
I'm just helping him out. I mean, it's about that. You got any guns I
Roll
can
me
buy?
200 con
Purchase?
saves.
Help action?
No, I'm kidding. We'll go one at a time. We'll go case by case basis. All right.
Help action. He's like rooting him on in the corner.
No.
Yeah, couldn't
That's
have.
so weird. That would. I feel like if that was.
He's like, woo, go
If
Ammon!
this was real life and it was Chris and you're like, woo, do it, Chris! You would have gotten limp the minute you walked into the room. But no,
I don't
as-
think
as
Ammon. I don't
as
think Chris
Ammon, he
could get
wouldn't
hard
go
in the
limp.
first place.
No, Chris can get hard. He just
I
has to be
could.
completely alone. Either that,
no
or he has
woman.
to just have woken up for morning wood, and he has to tell me first. Yeah, he has to tell me that he got hard.
Touch my morning wood.
Matthew, I'm hard. All right. So, okay. Before you do that, though, you're asking about the gun, right?
Yeah.
All right. What'd you ask exactly?
You got any guns for purchase?
Yeah, sorry, Amon, but I can't really sell any guns. It's illegal.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, you're
you
gonna
can
take
trade
that? You're actually gonna take that? I was
Prostitution
joking.
is prostitution.
I was just gonna say, oh,
in tight.
you know, got a little bit
Prostitution is not
shocked.
illegal. No, I'm fucking with you, man. I just can't sell it to you because it'll break the timelines.
Huh.
Timelines?
What?
Yeah. Can't give it to just random people. We unicorns live by a code. We
I wanted to break the timeline.
Newicorns. Newicorns? Is that word? Newicorns. Newicorns. We noonicorns. Noonicorns. We noonicorns. Fuck. I just want to say it so badly. We blackcorns. We made a pact as unicorns that we would not sell or distribute firearms to people permanently. Only as temporary things.
Oh. Alright.
It's because it
That's fine.
doesn't come from your sphere. Well, that's already talking too much right there. You don't even know about the spheres. It's alright, Amon. One of these days, maybe we can talk. Maybe somewhere in a desert. I don't know.
Wolfram's
Okay.
like tugging on his collar.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
when I
it's time
settle-
to.
Maybe when I settle down, if you're still alive, or if I can find you in Sigil or some afterlife, we can have a nice talk.
Maybe someday. Someday.
I do have a thing for femboys.
Huh.
I'm not gay though. It's got a thing for femboys. Like, it's even better when you don't know that they're a dude, and then it's
Gonna
like
go on to the
surprise
work now?
penis. All right, so you ready for work, Amon?
You ready for work, Ammon?
Amon, you ready to start
You
working?
ready to
Amon?
fuck? You ready
Hey,
to
yeah.
fuck?
Hey, you have anything I can wear over my dick for this?
Those don't exist. in
Wolfram
this
leans
timeline.
over and whispers in your ear, I can cure diseases.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to be waiting outside the door then,
There's more
or something.
flavor
I
with
don't
the
know.
diseases.
Wolfram
200,
waits
here
outside
we
the
go.
door.
All right, Amon. You ram your penis to each and every single one of these women. And so, go ahead and roll me your first con save.
Roll death saves.
I will be very upfront with the DC. is
16.
15. You pass. Roll another one.
Fail.
Well, your dick is hurting. After the
Fail.
first woman, it's hurting. It's hurting again. All right, go next. One more. You only have one more
Fail.
fail possible. That's all the fails you can get. You had sex with 4 women, 3 of which were unsatisfactory.
You were gonna have him do 200 of these?
Yes. And
How many
Emon-
days can I? I don't have to do this all in one day, right? Just do this over the days.
Yes, but you have to take a 1-week break after because your balls have been drained.
Wolfram
Okay.
looks over and he's like, "Did it go well? You did all 200 that fast?"
No, I did 4.
Amon, you have
do
200.
it, Amon.
Amon, you have 200 gold pieces now.
Amon, do I need to do it?
Here's 100 gold pieces.
Amon, do I need to
I'm
do
gonna,
it,
I'm gonna go
Amon?
take a break. I'm gonna go take a break.
Do I need to do it, Amon?
I just walk away without
Well.
responding.
Redskin, you ready? Take off that
Wolfram
armor.
takes a deep breath.
Get in. Amon,
I
Yeah.
guess
all
this
the
is
women
it.
you had sex with, you know what? I'll leave it as a surprise.
No!
This is what happens when you abandon religion.
I just realized we might get one of them pregnant.
Oh no!
That's so
Oh
worried.
no!
But Amon,
Oh,
you had
no.
sex with 4 dragonborn women.
No!
Oh no! Your dick is gonna be mangled.
Your
No,
dick's
I'm the
hurting.
only one who can get them pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Siegmeyer Fritz is getting them pregnant.
Remember, I thought people couldn't have dragon babies, so they couldn't mix breed.
No,
Only
because
know-
the
Dragonborn, so
females are
Dragonborns can.
dragonborns.
Dude,
Oh.
I was really hoping that this is how you fuck the general, that they just pop up looking for a dragonborn.
No, they're
Hey,
not. They're not
who
weird like
knows?
that, man. They're still a virgin. All right. So, Siegmeyer, roll your first con save.
All right.
This is why you put all those points in con. Then this is why. This is the reason.
16.
Pass.
Should I? 19.
Pass.
16.
Pass.
18 plus 5.
Pass. Excuse me.
7.
Fail.
16.
Pass.
13 plus 5.
Pass.
2 plus 5.
Fail.
12 plus 5.
Pass.
That passes. 13 plus 5.
Pass.
3 plus 5.
Fail. That is the last woman you can do because your balls are now drained. 550 gold pieces. You guys like how this is a mini game?
Wolfram
Yeah.
comes out crying.
Wait, so we have 750 total then. I think we'll just wait till we split
Amon,
up.
your record of 4 sexes has been surpassed by 11 sexes.
11 sexes. His first time and he's going in. This is my boy.
Ah, man. I feel like this is what turns Wolfram gay.
Yeah.
If
Honestly.
ever Wolfram were to become gay in canon, if he's not already, fucking this is it. This is the
This
event.
honestly could make him gay.
Wolfram's
have
always
against
begging about
vagina?
an eclipse. I mean, like,
The fact that he just went through fucking 11 of them at once.
So what kind of girls did you fuck?
I will
Did you fuck
say,
dragon-
They were all dragonborns.
Not even one of them had a sword. This is bullshit.
Amon,
Not even one of them was a sword.
I will say
They weren't fit for battle.
the 3 that you didn't quote unquote satisfy. It was less you didn't satisfy them. It was more you just couldn't take it anymore. Your balls were already drained.
Just couldn't
Wolfram's like,
take it anymore.
yep.
Wolfram is no longer a
But
virgin.
Amon,
He
I
has
will
lost
say
15
all the
levels.
women you did, they were fully satisfied, 100%. Wolfram,
14
they
fucking
they
inches,
enjoyed it,
bro.
but you can tell there was something up with the ones that Amon did. You don't know what,
This is because of the penis difference.
but there was something.
Wolfram's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
something
so-
something magic has to be at stake.
so, you know,
there.
it was-
14 inches, bro.
better than I expected. 11 women in a row, though. I don't feel very good, Amon.
Or those dragon nuts. I tap his nuts.
I like your cut, G.
These are fucking weird. By the way, all of this happened in 22 minutes.
Holy fuck. It's like,
Wolfram.
I guess it's time to go.
Yeah,
look for
Wolfram isn't the
Seraphine.
best at holding it in, especially since it was his first time. Oh man.
He was just so horny.
It's alright. My first time was so long because I was so out of it. I was so bored. It wasn't fun at all.
Gonna look for Seraphine now, buddy?
Yeah, he doesn't look for Seraphine. Who
A
you guys gonna
quarter
ask
of the
first?
way there. We're gonna look for Beelzebub, probably.
Alright, let's change the music.
I'll
to
be back in a
some
second.
Fucking court shit, because
Also, I'm probably gonna have to go at like 8.
no.
Yeah, I
Bruh.
didn't. I have to get off earlier
Alright,
now.
we'll move a little faster than I would.
Yeah, I'll be back real quick.
Alright. Damn it. I wanted to, because we haven't actually got into what was supposed to happen in today's session. We've still only been doing like yesterday's content.
This
I'm
is the
satisfied.
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, as am I. But like, I want to extend it just a bit more just to compensate for the missed session. I don't want to extend it too long though, because if it's too long, then we're just hurting our brain.
And we all get tired again.
Yeah. Swagreal, we do switch back to you in the courtrooms. You're speaking with Gubu, and he's talking to you. Hey, buddy. I've been talking it out with the guys. You can come out of jail, but
All right.
you have to put this wristband on, okay, Swaggy?
What is it?
Just keeps you in check. It watches you, and it constantly casts calm emotions on you. All right?
Okay.
And it'll always tell us your heart rate, your location, your thoughts, and so on.
I don't like that very much.
But it's the only way, buddy. I'm sorry, man.
I don't want them to read my brain.
I'm sorry, buddy. I just can't really do anything else about it. It's just... It's okay, Swaggy. Come here, buddy. He kind of pats you on the back, letting you cry into his shoulder since you've been crying a lot lately. He just kind of pats you. It's all right, buddy. It's all right. So how's prison been? You've been here for a good 2 days now. Anybody touch you in the showers yet?
No.
That's good. That's good. See? Nothing too bad with prison. Nobody touches each other here in prison. At least not in this prison. Well, at least in solitary confinement. But you get my point. So you joined a gang yet?
No. There was one guy who said he would steal my lunch if he used me.
I recommend joining the Maps, aka Chad Predators. They play D&D in prison, and it's kind of cool. I don't know. I think it was like I don't remember what D&D stood for, but it sounds like a pretty good game. If you want to actually be protected though, join the fucking the skinheads. Those guys, yeah. They'll help you out. They'll protect you. All right.
I don't know if I
Right,
want to
buddy?
be in any game.
But you gotta be in a gang to ensure your safety.
I don't know about that. When do I get out of here?
Well, it is a life sentence plus 27. So for the rest of your life, but you do have you're on parole. So you got a chance. Maybe get out, maybe a little earlier, maybe 60 years. But the only exception they're allowing is you to go out with this band. All right?
With this what?
This wristband that I showed you literally
Oh,
seconds ago.
okay.
You alright,
How
bud?
long will I have to keep it on?
For as long as you are considered a prisoner.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Now I'm gonna put on your wrist, okay?
Okay.
Alright. This see, it just snaps on. Now you can never take it off unless we remove it, alright? And also, they have a button that allows them to instantly stop your heart in case you do anything bad. Alright, buddy?
That's kind of me, but okay.
Alright, just making sure you know. Should have told you before I put it on, when you still had a chance to say no. Alright, goodbye. And Siegmeyer, you and Ammon enter the courtroom. And, well, not the courtroom, just the courthouse itself. And, well, what do you guys do there? Look around for Julie.
Around for Beelzebub in particular to ask him.
So, there's a guard, obviously, set up on post. You can go ahead and ask him.
Greetings, sir.
Hi.
We happen to be looking for one Beelzebub.
Yes.
Is he currently in trial or anything like that, or how long would that be? Yes?
Yeah.
Wolfram like waves a hand in front of his eyes.
No blinking.
Can we pass?
Yes.
Alright, Emon, let's go.
Alright.
The other guard's like, what? Okay. And then he goes back to taking his nap. And you guys just pass. You guys enter the courtroom where there is a trial in current session. It is another public trial though, so you're allowed to spectate it.
Yeah, we'll just spectate now.
And it is the trial of Buttfuck Jerry's Bar and Inn.
What did he do?
What?
Jerry,
Wolfram's watching intently now.
what did Jerry do?
What did Jerry do?
Is this during my community service?
This is during your community service.
Damn it, I can't even see.
I'm so sorry.
Jerry, what did you do?
You guys walk in the moment when Jerry's about to talk. Your Honor, I plead innocent on the charge of butt fucking one of my clients. I also do not extort femboys.
You gotta be fucking me.
I did not have sexual
He's right, he
relations
doesn't.
with that femboy.
And
Mr.
so
Lewinsky.
you see the two femboys that work at your at the Buttfuck Jerry's bar in Ammon, sitting like very close to the front. They're very worried and stressed out, worried for you know, our boy Jerry over here.
Jerry did nothing wrong. He's a clean man.
If I'm not found innocent, I'd like my will to be read aloud before I also get punished for that crime. And Beelzebub Julie says, "What crime? Why don't you say it out loud, huh, Mr. Jerry? Mr. Buttfucker Jerry? Sorry, Buttfuck Jerry. Excuse my language there. Well, do I gotta say it? I mean, like, I could just kind of talk about it. I could like beat around the bush. And as he looks around, he sees you two, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Hey guys! He waves his
What did you
hand.
do?
What did you do?
If I'm found as guilty for attempting to assassinate the king,
I don't know where I can get a drink around here.
then I want my will to be read aloud. And also for quote unquote nutting on a blue female's forehead.
Couldn't be.
There's no way.
Couldn't be.
The madman.
I plead innocent for all of those charges. That's not his voice. I plead innocent for all those charges.
Yes. He's
Alright.
innocent.
You're fucking with me.
And his will is read aloud. To my femboys, the store. To Ammon Leonech, my wealth. Not Leonech, sorry, just Ammon, my wealth. And to my children, the letter that Ammon had passed down to me.
He's giving all of his money to Ammon?
You're fucking me.
You want us to?
And lastly,
No.
there's a small cliff note that's written there, and it says not to read. The bailiff reads that part aloud, that it says, you know, not to read, and it is only for the eyes of Ammon Leonech and whoever, or sorry, I keep saying Leonech, of Ammon, the two femboys, and his kin. He closes up the paper
Jerry.
and hides it.
All these are that one night.
He
Hey
did
man,
it.
I promise I didn't. I didn't do it. I didn't nut on that blue girl's forehead.
It's fine, Jerry. I understand. I understand, Jerry.
She was pretty cute.
God, her
We still
tits
love
are
you.
so nice.
They are. They are.
I mean-
that.
We still love you, Jerry. We still love
Your
you.
Honor,
We do.
Please do not consider that outburst.
Your Honor, I like to plead horny.
Your Honor, I like to plead. Not yet. That's our trump card.
It's the Trump.
Well, and you
What's
guys
the-
look over
is
to
the
the
punishment
judge,
for
and it was
being
that
horny?
really lenient, like, tiefling woman.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, he did.
I'll stick with you.
Mr. Buttfuck.
I mean, the
Jerry,
Dragonborn will.
Mr. Jerry, and she's trying to like struggle to ask a certain question. You can't quite tell what it is. She keeps like stuttering for a while, and then she finally says it. Please nut into the basket over there, please. So please. Sorry, I mean come, excrete your semen into the. Just please go to the other room and jerk off.
I see. Wait, before he walks, I want to go up to Jerry and before he goes to nut in a fucking cup. Jerry, I just need to know, did you nut on her?
He gets in close to your ear. Maybe.
So Jerry, what if we try to ask for that woman to come here so you can have your final nut?
I don't want that.
Okay.
I've had my
I can
fill.
see why you did it.
I walked
can
in
see why
there.
you did it.
Nutted on her forehead. Okay, I'll tell you the full story later. I'm really pissed off right now.
I'll carry on your legacy one day, Jerry. I promise I'll carry on your
He
legacy
waves
one
to you,
day.
and he says, better carry on that legacy of the special. Ammon,
Even if it's 1,000 years from now.
Here, take this vial, carry it to the mountaintops.
Ammon. And he hands you a bottle with a piece of paper in it.
Oh my god.
What do you want me to do with this?
The secret recipe.
The secret formula.
This is the secret formula for Buttfuck Jerry special.
Jerry, thank you.
Ammon, you're like a son to me.
Carry on the business.
I want
appreciate
you,
you, Jerry.
when you are given the money, and I give the femboys the business itself, I want you to continue it on as its owner. If not now,
Okay, Jerry.
maybe further down the line until my future kin are old enough.
This could be a child company of fucking Applehaven.
I love
It
you.
will be. I love you
He
too,
goes in
Jerry.
for like a fatherly hug, pats you on the back. God, you haven't come in for your shift 2 days in a row, and then he walks away.
I hope that made you feel bad.
And then he goes and
So
nuts in a
good.
fucking in a fucking cup. Blow my nose real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
Oh my god, such an emotional moment. Alright, no. My right nose is just really stuffy.
It was really emotional how he nutted on that forehead.
I feel like that was more emotional than anything else that has ever happened in our campaign.
It really was, dude. It really was.
You're like a son to me.
He finishes nutting, he
The
returns,
son who hasn't come to his
and
shift
he
for 2
hands
days.
the cup to the bailiff. It is overflowing. You see
Whoa.
nut, like oozing at the side as well.
That's ridiculous.
Jerry
Man,
nutted on her forehead with that.
He sits down. He looks at Ammon, smiles, nods, says, "Your Honor, I'm ready." And so the Honor, the tiefling, she takes it, casts a few spells on it. I say a few. She casts one spell.
She
on it.
drinks it.
She takes the nut sample from the forehead, casts a spell on that. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Buttfuck Jerry. This is your nut. And you know what that means. It's 3 years of life. Or sorry, 3 years to life. But
For jizzing on a girl?
for jizzing on a girl's forehead, that's also the general of the God King.
That's true.
Yeah.
Forgot about that little
It's
detail.
kind of treason in a way.
Kinda.
But I really like Buttfuck Jerry special. I can't be biased.
That's a lot to unpack.
Only 3 years. Come on.
I'm
You
sorry,
can do it.
Jerry. 3 years
We
to
believe in you.
life.
Oh.
Took you a minute there. But there's an alternative.
Community service.
If you're willing, to enlist in the army, then your sentence and your punishment will be dropped.
Wolfram's staring at him and he's mouthing, "Do it!"
Jerry.
Buttfuck Jerry stands up
It's up
proud
to
and
you,
tall.
Jerry.
He smashes his hand onto his chest, smashing it so hard you hear an echo, just the sound of a bongo getting slammed, basically. And he says, "I will fight for my people. I will fight for my inn. I will fight for my right to nut on women's foreheads."
Jerry!
My man.
And also, I did not fuck my femboys.
My man.
And so, the trials ended. And Beelzebub
And Jerry
was just
won.
like, what the fuck was that trial? Jerry won at heart.
Jerry
Jerry
won.
walks up to you, Ammon. I know I'm gonna die in the front lines. Here's a key. It's to my vault.
No, Jerry, don't say that. You'll live, Jerry.
And here's my will.
Jerry.
Ammon, I had a good time knowing you and the friends you brought along to drink this special.
We loved it, Jerry.
Oh man, You're a good man, Ammon.
Me and the boys will drink to you tonight, Jerry.
We sure will. I'll even drink that femboy special for you again.
What do you mean femboy special? You mean Buttfuck Jerry special?
Yeah, I know it's in it.
Goodbye. And he gets taken along by the bailiff to a
You
bed.
better come back alive, Jerry!
I'll do my damnedest.
Even if it
I'll
takes
do
you
my
1,000 years,
damnedest.
Jerry.
A life.
And he's gonna go be a soldier. And if he dies in the battlefield, well, that's on him.
D20 XD.
I'm not gonna roll it right now. I'll roll it when a war happens. But I will say, both of you roll history.
Yes!
You're within 10 feet, so... Oh, wait. No, wait, I think it only applies to ability saves.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
13.
13. I'm on.
28.
Ooh, solid. Alright, 28 is
Jesus!
enough. I will tell you exactly what happened to Buttfuck Jerry in the original timeline.
Original
I won't tell you
timeline,
what will happen
Buttfuck Jerry.
Now that you guys have changed the timeline with your existence here and you working for him, his business would have failed. He would have had to file for bankruptcy. Then after that, he killed himself, leaving his
This is the
son
better timeline.
widowed.
We
Or
really
his
are
wife
in the best
widowed.
timeline.
And
We saved him.
yeah, you saved him. You saved his business. You saved everything. There might be a
We
Buttfuck
saved
Jerry.
Jerry.
Buttfuck Jerry is the only man who ever mattered.
Him and Specky.
I would give my life for Buttfuck Jerry.
And so, since there's no war happening, he's still at the inn.
Yeah, he hasn't been drafted yet.
Yeah. He, like the minute that soldiers.
But
are
we know
here,
he's gonna
he
be
will
drafted,
100%
that's the thing.
instantly drafted, no matter what. But until then, he's still gonna be at the Buttfuck Jerry barn inn with you guys. And the trial ends. Beelzebub Julie walks out the room, and so does everybody else.
Wolfram pursues Beelzebub Julie.
And you follow after him. Oh god, burp. Excuse me. And you follow
Oh.
after him. What do you do after you catch up to him?
Mr. Beelzebub.
Oh,
I meant to ask you as to the whereabouts of a relative of yours.
Probably Seraphine, I take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
Since he
some
became
questions for
general
him.
Of, Raedriar. He's been kind of busy. I don't know.
What does his armor look like? By chance? What does his armor look like?
It's the usual Julie family line of armor. Pure white, paladin-like shit. That's just pretty generic.
Well,
Pretty
do you have any
simplistic.
idea
A lot of
where he
weapons on
is?
his back. If I'm being honest, even if I knew, it's confidential. But
Alright, well,
I don't know, I'm sorry.
just knowing he's wearing the Julie armor is enough for me. Thank you very much. I'll see you around and good luck on your next trial.
Yeah, I want to read Jerry's will.
You open up Jerry's will. A side note to Ammon. I know you're from the future.
Oh!
Your friends, well, you kept saying their name whenever you were working. Sybil Montague, Wolfram something. I never really said his last name. And Tyke? I think his name was also Earlstein, which is a part of that royal blood. But it's alright. I don't know why you're here in the past. I don't know why, really, any of you are doing anything. I don't know why you worked for me, but I'm happy. I'm thankful. If it weren't for you, my business probably would have failed. I would have probably ended my life. I would have left my child and my wife all alone. Thank you, Amon. I don't know what your last name is, nor will I ever really find out what your main bloodline is, but I will swear to you that throughout all my bloodlines, throughout all my lineage, throughout all my children, it will support you, no matter what.
Jerry's the man.
From
Even though it's still a Jerry.
And there's a side note to the femboys. Do you want to read that too?
Yeah, I'll read that out.
Don't tell anybody the special secret. Also, I didn't touch you, right? I'm just making sure. Please message me back after this, because I'm really not sure. I was pretty drunk last night. I'm really not sure. Did I? And then it's a longer paragraph of him like questioning whether or not the alcohol was what caused him to have sex with them, if he did, or if it was just his own personal urges. And then he's like contemplating adultery, if like he actually committed that, or if it's not possible because technically it was gay. Because if you're fucking a dude, it's a whole lot of that basically. He goes switching around like, what was it, adultery? Was it? He keeps thinking about rambles
It's just
on,
Jerry
basically.
trying to defend himself.
And then there's a last tidbit that says, oh yeah, also, whichever one of you puts semen in my coffee, stop it.
What's this will?
It's a will. What's wrong with it?
Oh, I guess that's Jerry, huh?
Clearly, one of the femboys was putting semen in his coffee.
It wasn't one of them, that's what I can tell you at least. Just a little spoiler. It wasn't
It
one of
was
them.
it?
Oh no!
It was one of his
It
kids,
was all
dude.
of them.
It wasn't. I'm just gonna say it wasn't a femboy, that's all I'm gonna say.
Was it a sweat girl? Was it sick? Sweet
We're
Mary?
busting it out in there, I don't know, man.
Was it the DM?
I'm not gonna tell you anything. What the fuck? You keep asking questions, man. I'm not gonna tell
Was
you,
it the
man. I'm
DM?
sorry.
Was it the DM?
It wasn't the DM. The
Oh,
DM
well,
made that
technically,
person
it was
nut in
the
his
DM.
coffee, but it wasn't the DM nutting in it.
Okay.
Any more questions about who nutted in there?
Nah.
Alright.
I guess I just have his will and his fucking secret formula. I don't really know if he needs these things back since he's not in our war yet.
Yeah, he does not.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. Alright.
Just keep them both then.
So, we time skip all the way back to... Oh wait, do you guys have anything else you want to do before we head back to where you guys were originally at Mount Maelstrom?
Nah.
Nah.
Sybil? Anything?
No.
Alright. I'd ask Tyke if he wants to pick up his sword, but... guess he's not gonna get his sword for another session.
Bum, bum, bum.
Gone.
He never picked it up.
How long is the time skip? Like how many weeks till we do that? Or I don't know how
We were
long.
gone for like well,
You
we
guys
were in the
go
sinkhole
right now.
for a while.
You guys go instantly, like
Yeah, we
the
left
minute-
immediately after. We went
Okay.
like 2 days out, and then we went in the sinkhole, and then 6 months of time passed.
So
yes.
meaning we only got 750. Oh, 6 months passed. That's right. I forgot about that.
Well,
Holy
put-
shit! It's gonna be
put
so
the
fucked
exact-
once we get out.
Yeah,
Number
but
of
now
days
we
that
have a
passed.
teleportation circle right to Mount Maelstrom, so we can just skip that.
I guess, yeah.
It has been 200.
And we have Pepper.
Sorry, 261 days.
Yeah, we just got out.
Oh, that means
We-
I learned Heaven's Onslaught.
No, you guys.
No,
remember
we
time
weren't
skip
actually.
happened? Yeah, you guys weren't
Yeah,
awake. You
we
guys
were
in a
just
sinkhole.
hanging out in a sinkhole.
Oh shit, that's
And
right.
6 months passed in the real world while we learned
Fuck.
about
Yeah.
information.
In the past world, right? Or in
Yeah,
the
the past
no.
is the world, right?
Yeah, in the
It's
present
world rate in the
world.
present.
present
It was moving
sinkhole.
at the same time as the present.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah?
6 months. 6 months passed in the past.
I guess we're here now.
All right.
We didn't get to sleep with any more people, so we stopped with 750 gold.
Wow.
How much longer do you think the session's gonna be?
A lot.
At least 4 hours.
At least 4 hours. That's a joke, of course. I don't know. I'll say to you guys now.
I mean, we could.
You guys can
If
stop
we
it
wanted to, we
whenever
could
you
just
want.
stop it right. We could stop it
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
we
need to
could-
leave
yeah.
soon anyway.
Do we want to stop it right now?
Unless you guys
yeah.
want to just do your thing fucking
haven't-
without me, I don't really mind.
I don't know. I mean, We could just do. We're playing
How
again
about this?
tomorrow.
How about this? I'll end it.
I'm fine with stopping here.
I'll end it where because we haven't even finished yesterday's fully yet. I'll stop it right where because you've still got 11 minutes, right, Tyler?
Yeah, about.
That's all I need.
Just 11 minutes. All right, let's go another
You guys
11
are
minutes
seated,
then.
gathering around our good old buddy here, and he's telling you guys the job. Oh, Prater just deafened.
Okay, bye.
He jinxed himself.
Did he really just deafen? Bruh. Alright, so you guys are seated around, gathered around him inside the house that he has made over the 6 months that you guys were gone. And he was about to tell you the job that you guys got. And so, as you guys are seated talking to Pepper about the job, the word of the session ended off was, so, the job, let's talk about that. To put simply, and as he's about to finish that, you guys hear the front door open, and you see a very tall Furbolg, far taller than Swegriel. He seems to be wearing what looks to be armor made from tree bark. It seems to be in a cloak of some sort.
Where are we again?
You guys are 2 days out from the country itself. So you're in the Wildfey Forest at this point. You're inside of it, yeah, the main territory of it, basically. Not the main territory, the edge of it. And he walks in. He seems kind of tired. Seems to just have like really deep eye bags below his eyes, and he speaks up and says, yes, your job. Well, welcome. You must all be the ones that the trader sent. I take it you're Mr. Ammon, tiefling boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
So what you
That
got?
one
What's
back
up?
there.
Well, the job is simple. I need you to assassinate a high-ranking official.
Where?
Mount Maelstrom. The monarch. King Magnus. The man who settled the new capital of Mount Maelstrom, Dragon's Maw. Since he settled there and became the new king of the Fiery Heights, well, he's been at war with the elves and the Fae. And by that I mean he's been sending platoons burning and killing our people. I see you have a dragonborn in your party. Sorry about the news. I hope you won't leak that.
I'm not taking part in this.
Alright, fine by me. But
Can I do a history check
to
see if
Roll.
to assassinate? I want to see if he would died either way. 14.
He dies further down the line from something else.
Okay.
When I say further, I mean further.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So, this job has its own reward for me, and obviously the reward the trader promised you. The boy, more specifically. The, Pepper. Yes. He promised you him. You can decline the job now, but I'll have to modify your memory to ensure you don't remember that. So, I'd like to ask now before I continue divulging more information. Do you accept or decline?
Decline.
Decline?
Yeah.
And you? Mr. Montague, is it?
Yes,
Do you accept the job or decline?
I accept.
Alright. The Dragonborn has already stated his opinion. And you, fellow Furbolg. Yeah, what is your take?
He's in jail.
You're taken here. You've been taken here because remember how I did the whole thing where, oh, you can go outside, but you have to have that bracelet.
I thought I was in prison.
Did you
Yeah,
forget
but
the
you were
whole
given
discussion
a
that we
parole
had? With
bracelet.
you're allowed to go out with this bracelet that reads all your thoughts and everything.
Oh, okay.
When Sybil took
That was
this
the
job, I
whole
want to
point
speak
of
to
that,
Sybil.
bro.
Oh, I thought they meant after like
Accept or
60
decline,
years.
Swegriel.
Accept?
Alright. So, for the other two, you're my
Wait. Before you continue, can I speak to Sybil? I mean, can I speak to the Montague?
Sybil. So, you use pseudonyms too. I don't care. Go ahead. Speak with one another.
Alright. Hey, Montague.
Mm-hmm.
He isn't meant to die here, man. You can't kill him.
Who do we have to kill again?
The king of Dragonborns, basically.
Oh,
Yeah, King Magnus.
That's kind of why Wolfram's being antsy about it.
that's kind of rough. Why does he want us to kill him? I was
Because
busy
he's
doing
been
other
going
stuff.
out, attacking elves, sending platoons of dragonborns, killing fays and elves.
That sounds pretty rough.
And it's I don't think we should kill him because in the history, you know, he dies later on.
I think that's a yeah. That's a realistic danger. I'm not sure what we do. I mean,
There's a lot of things that will be affected whether you do or don't do this. I'll say
But
one
if
of the
he's-
things
yeah.
though, just so you know this beforehand, is you will not have Pepper, and Pepper will not be there in the future either.
Yeah.
You lied to
If
the
we don't do
Dragonborn,
it?
or the Dragonborn.
If
sorry,
we don't
the
do
Green
it-
Dragon, and the Green Dragon will then be your opponent now. So I want
I
you
say
guys
we
to take
don't.
that into consideration.
I think
as
if we
well.
don't, I mean, this was a bad guy though.
There's other ways we can get Pepper.
There's other ways.
There's other ways.
But we
Alright, let
don't-
me speak to
we
the
don't know what
dude
those
again
ways
then.
are.
So you're saying we have to assassinate him? Is there no other way?
There's no other way. There's other things to this job, but until you accept it, I cannot divulge that information.
What if we convince him to stop whatever it is he's doing?
You think I haven't tried that?
We're pretty good at convincing people to stop killing other people.
Yeah.
This isn't that type of a man. A paladin. That's what he is. A god worshipper type man.
Oh god.
One of those people.
When do we have to do this right
Going
now?
on and on about conquest. I don't know exactly why, but... When? Well... You have to finish it within 1 month.
Within 1 month, huh? What if you fail?
Well, then you fail. I wipe your memory, you live the rest of your life.
Okay.
I mean, can't we just buy Pepper?
Pepper's expensive.
He's expensive, but we could just buy him and not fuck up the timeline.
We are getting 10,000 gold out of fucking all these.
Isn't
not
no, I'm
prostitutes,
pretty
but all
sure-
these women.
Wasn't Pepper's price within the millions?
It was in the millions, yes.
Who's Pepper?
It's a dragon thing we got, a
It's
cockatrice.
a cockatrice where it's a green dragon having sex with a duck, having sex with a chicken, having sex with a phoenix.
Was this like how they made a platypus? Is this
Yes.
another crossbreed?
Yes.
Is Pepper with us right now?
Pepper's with you, yes.
Alright.
Pepper, would you want to stay with us if we can't, like, purchase you?
Well, if you can't purchase me, well, then I will stay with my master.
You know, is there any other way for us to get you besides paying the huge price?
This was the only
Maybe
job that my master was able to say of note. And viewing how he views me, well, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure this is the only job.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
If you really want Pepper that badly, you can do it yourselves.
Well, I mean, Pepper, whenever you get independence, maybe just stick with Perry.
Yeah.
I prefer to stick with my master. Oh wait, that's a wrong voice. That's a wrong dude. I prefer to stick with my master.
And when he dies,
He won't.
So you're saying I can buy him?
I mean, we could save up and buy him in the future.
We can buy him in the future. I'm pretty sure we have the money to. I have. What's the future shit?
I mean, fuck it. We could buy him in the future, right?
Yeah.
I say we decline this. And we buy him in the future because we can't risk, fucking everything up.
Before we do, I guess let me write a note then to fucking give to Pepper. So once we're done with this, he can go over to the dude and give it to him.
and of the dragon that you kind of promised, meet his son.
Yo, Yeah. Well, he's in the future right now, so this.
Suppose so.
Yes, but you lied about his location.
We
What do you
did?
mean?
You said
Yeah, that he
the
was
aisle,
with Perry.
in the
Oh, I
aisle.
thought that's where he was. I guess he won't be anymore. He'll be. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We might need to defuse a dragon in the future. Great.
Alright, I'm gonna just give Pepper a note saying that. Let me type this shit out. I don't know what I should type on it.
Tell him to go to the Isles in the future at some point.
Alright. That's all the time I have.
Alright, man.
Good luck.
I think we've all agreed not to
So you guys
do
aren't gonna
this.
take
Yeah.
the job?
Yeah.
So Real,
I
you
guess we're not. Yeah, we're not
as
gonna
well?
take the job.
Alright, bye-bye. See you guys later.
Man, that sucks. That was his plot moment there. Alright. Alright.
I don't know what
everybody
I
agrees
need to
on
think about what
declining
else.
it?
Well, we're still gonna go to Mount Maelstrom, but we're just not gonna do
Yeah.
a special job.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't damage Pepper. Obviously, that's highly unlikely. But yeah, you guys can get to Mount Maelstrom. Yeah. He wipes your memory.
Alright.
Any of this conversation never happened. You guys don't know who he is. You guys don't remember anything. You don't even remember accepting a job to begin with.
Great.
That's
Okay,
all
cool.
that's wiped in.
I'll just write that down and then I don't know what else to add to it.
Alright. What do you guys plan on doing at Mount Maelstrom? I'm actually curious. Before
I
just,
don't know, just-
Because I wrote up a bunch of stuff, but I want to know exactly what you guys do so I can.
I guess just looking around. I sort of wrote it down after a weird Family Guy dream.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you kind of was just like, I'm gonna go to Mount
Just because I figured you had something for Wolfram there. He just doesn't have a lot of backstory opportunities, and so I was like, hey, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, because I dangle a couple of hooks in front of him, but he doesn't bite on very many of them.